Hi.
Hello, everyone.
The best part is you
Uh,
only heard half of that.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and get started since I'm DMing tonight. Uh,
Yay.
Yay, it's not Ben or me. No pressure to you guys, all the pressure to me.
Mhm.
I realized as I said that might be insulting, and that's not how I meant it.
Mhm.
We're starting off great. This is a great start. All right. So I'm Allie. I will be DMing tonight, and we are halfway through. What I can now tell you all is Shemshime's bedtime rhyme from Candlekeep Mysteries.
Yes.
Uh, Brief overview of last session. Our three heroes of sorts are down in the dungeons below the Academy of Mitros, looking for a handful of missing, probably stolen items. Um, and if they find them, they'll receive gold. The more they find, the better the reward. And if they can find the culprit, even better. So they have been in search of that, and they found a couple perplexing things along the way. Finally, they retired to bed after a long day of pretending to be exterminators in a library and woke up the next morning all mysteriously humming the same tune that none of them had
Mm.
heard before. And that's where
Uh,
we'll pick back up. If you guys would like to do introductions, I'll go ahead and roll to
Before we do
see.
any introductions, I just want to say
Yes. Oh,
thank you to B Alex and to OU Rebel Chief. They both subscribed before the stream started, and then Rebel Chief actually donated 100 bits, which put us on a hype train. So I think if the
smart.
hype train, if I remember right, yeah, the hype train is basically if like people donate within the next 4 minutes, then like a bunch of people get like extra like emotes and rewards and stuff. It's not a big deal. It's just nifty to like because it's kind of like a combo. So thank you for that. That's very kind of you. We appreciate it for sharing your gifts with us. Thank you. Okay, I'll let you continue this.
Oh, all good. I'm going to go ahead and roll, see who gets to go first. That's Tammy. Tammy, tell us about your delightful character for this evening.
I am playing Corinne, a dragonborn blood hunter, I believe. I forgot to load up my page, so that's who I am.
That's what I'm tracking.
She
Oh
likes to
God,
kick ass.
I have blood. Oh no.
Yes, blood hunter. That's what I am. Yes, I'm a silver metallic dragon
Oh, fantastic.
named Corinne. Sorry, Corinne.
Now let's see who goes next. We got reroll. Not like that. Virtual dice, I hate you. Okay. That would be Reed.
Mhm.
Well, that is me. So I am going to be playing Melpomene, who has been in the main campaign a couple of times there now. And
Mhm.
she is a Medusa Ranger who's basically just here for, a couple of bucks here, a couple of bucks there, and, making her way around town.
Yeah,
So,
wonderful.
and I don't know if you want to roll for Ben or.
Yeah, sure. Let's roll for Ben.
No,
Oh,
we
that
don't.
next
Fair,
title.
fair.
Next title.
Oh, congrats, Ninja Shark. Okay, so I am Ben. I'm normally the DM, but it's hard. So Allie's doing it now. You have to like imagine like a whole world, and then people are in it, and that's the part that got me. I am playing a gnome called Brixton Trinbrix, and I talked to the group beforehand about how I wanted to play him serious and be like a real character, and then I was sleep deprived last session, and now he's talks to all of his weapons, and I also got confused by the premise of a puzzle and just stopped being helpful to the group for the last hour of the game. So I don't know what I'm contributing now, but I'm contributing it. Hold on, wait. This is a mug from the Yawning Portal. It's the YP there. I got that from Dungeons and Dragons. So
Yeah.
that's what I got. I have immersive drinking.
All right.
All right. Well, anything else from anybody? We begin tonight.
I'm just going to throw out, so I've already put something in the chat, but just a reminder that we are currently running a community challenge. So
Oh, yeah.
anybody who is in the chat can go to that little pocket bacon below the chat bar. Click on that and it'll allow you to contribute. I think it's 2,000 for up to 2,000 towards this. If we can get 75, I can't remember what I set it to, but it should be in there. If we can get enough of those points donated through the community, then I will be making a post that will basically allow the community to decide what color I will dye my hair next.
75,000. We're at 9,000.
And since we were we weren't in last week, I did extend it by a week, just so that everybody's got a fair shot.
Woo.
I got a conductor badge. Oh yeah, that's true. Let's extend the week. Let me. I got distracted by the hype train. Like I am just completely in love with our own stuff. Let me give you some bacon. Let me give you some bacon. I have changed my ADHD beds and am not used to being a player, so you guys are on a ride with me tonight. Let's go.
I'm stoked. All right. Anything else? Last call before we dive in.
Let's do this.
No. What is the answer?
Taylor, your food's over there.
Oh, Allie, I'm gonna message you something.
Am I misremembering? Is it not 42?
No, I'm just sending you a small note.
No. Unacceptable. I don't take notes. I do it right.
All right. So I'm gonna roll a perception check to see if I can see the answer to this mystery.
Perfect. Yep. That's what
I
I
rolled a nat 20.
Cool. Game's over. Everybody go home.
Check the chat. I rolled a nat 20. It's fantastic.
Oh, for real? Wait.
Yeah.
You're being serious?
Yeah, it's like check the logs. I rolled a nat 20.
Oh my god, look at you. I don't know how to tell you this. Everyone's singing. That's what you can perceive.
Oh, that's where we start this. Oh, ducky ducky. Okay. So it could can I talk? Am I allowed to talk, or am I just like singing so much I can't talk?
Oh no, you're all humming. I said singing, but I meant humming. And you guys will be able to talk in just a moment. Let me switch over to actual music for the evening. I don't know if you can hear it because I don't have my headphones plugged into Roll20 right now. So if it's too loud, you have to let me know.
Oh, everyone can hear your music right now.
Beautiful. All right.
Yes. Also, if you guys want to, I'm going to put everyone's characters in the chat so people can see it.
Hey.
The character sheets. Is that okay? Or yeah, I'll just put mine in there.
I don't have a problem with it.
I'll just put mine in there anyway. Yeah. So we're humming, and I look at the others, and I look at Melpomene, and I just, well, and where'd that come from? Where'd you get that? Just like pointing there. I'm not even explaining what I mean by that. But I'm just like, we've had the same thing in our... And I sort of like look like I got something like a weird taste in my mouth.
The others, there's 2 other character tokens at the table here with us. Are they also here? Are they also humming?
So the 2 that you see at the table are a tabaxi that you do not recognize, and
I don't recognize that tabaxi.
And Ebder is also sitting at the table with you. The tabaxi is humming, Ebder isn't.
Okay. Well, this is damn irritating.
I'm gonna take my glasses off. My character doesn't wear glasses, and I'm just gonna like move it, like mull it over my mouth, like I'm like trying to like, when you're like trying to figure out where a taste or something is from, and I'm just like, And Allie, can I roll a history check to see if I recognize this song at all?
Yes, and to honor your nat 20, I will give you advantage on it.
Yes. It pays to fuck with the DM. I got a 19.
You are 100% confident that you've never heard this in your life.
This isn't any song I know. My mom sang me a lot of songs. I don't recognize this.
You hear a slam of a book to the side of you, and Abdur looks up at you all and just, look, if you're going to talk, that's fine. If you're going to sing, that's fine. Don't do it at my table. I'm trying to work.
Yeah, we're trying to work too. We were paid here. We were paid to work here.
I thought you
Like-
were exterminators or something.
Yeah, that's what we were paid to do. We were paid to exterminate.
And you're exterminating breakfast right now? Is that...
We're exterminating a mysterious music that's found purchase in our brain without our consent, possibly due to fireflies and magical writing. So don't you feel like a fool right now? He feels like a fool right now.
He's gonna kind of shoot a look over at the other two of you and just be like, I'd really appreciate it if you guys would just stop humming.
Believe me, so would I.
I would like anyone who would like to try to stop humming to roll a concentration check as though you were concentrating on a spell. So, Constitution saving.
Okay.
Okay.
That's an 18 for me.
You stop humming.
Okay, Constitution saving throw.
Corinne's got a 12.
I also got a
You
12.
stop humming. Perfect. All three of you are able to stop humming.
Huh.
I look at let me see. I look at my morning star for a second. I'm like, all right, you okay? All right. So
Also stops. I'm sorry. The tabaxi that you don't recognize also stops humming. Still looking directly into her book, though.
I'm gonna look over at. Oh, I clicked the wrong page. I'm gonna look over at Corinne, and I'm gonna sort of like gesture towards the tabaxi, like I'm expecting Corinne to have the answer on that.
Corinne's just going to kind of look a little bit confused, not quite sure what's going on, looking from like face to face. Does nobody everybody work during breakfast? Like, do you not talk?
Well,
Edgar just yes, and honestly, you're really interrupting me.
well, there's. Okay, where can we hum? Where is the safe humming place?
Honestly, quite literally anywhere but here. But as long as you're not humming, and then you hear as he starts to say the word humming, when he gets to the of humming, he begins to hum it.
Can I
And he looks
do it?
terrified.
Well,
So much for leading by example. As I kind of snicker, but does he seem a little bit more short-tempered this morning than he was yesterday? Or does he seem kind of the same?
Do me a favor, go ahead and make an insight check.
Okay. We are inciting this out.
Actually, make an insight check with disadvantage.
Oh, okay. Then
If you'd like to make it without disadvantage, you can start humming.
Okay, so disadvantage is a 9.
All right. So he seems so yeah, just to clear cut that at any point when you are concentrating on not humming, if you want to make a check, you can make it with disadvantage. If you are willing to start humming, you can make it as a normal.
Oh, my con save was a dirty 20. I had not advanced my chat on my screen earlier.
Oh,
but I mean, I still
that's
passed
fine.
it.
Gotcha. Yeah, you're fine.
Okay,
Yeah. So you said a 7 for your insight.
9.
9. He seems maybe a little bit grumpier than usual, but like not anything that like a rough night of sleep or not having finished his breakfast wouldn't explain to you.
Okay.
I'm gonna lean back.
I'd like
You
to.
mind not doing that at our table?
He is going to give you the most intense glare he possibly can and slam his book, get up, and walk away to the scriptorium.
I'd like to see if I can get the
Okay.
Tabaxi's attention.
Uh,
You cut out. What was that?
how do you want to do that? Like, are you gonna like wave in front of her face or tap her on the shoulder?
Yeah, I think I'll just sort of reach over in front of her.
Oh, hello. Oh, hello. You must be the new faces I heard about this morning.
I suppose we are.
Exterminators, right?
That's what we're here for.
What are you exterminating?
What do you
Well,
got?
we're still looking into it. Something has apparently been causing problems.
Do you think it could be sprites?
Do you think it could be sprites? What
Well,
brings that to
I don't
mind?
know. Well, I was I was just reading about sprites. I'm actually studying. I'm somewhat of a student of different types of local lore, so I'm mostly an expert on the lore back in Faerun. But I just arrived here, and I've been trying to dig in a little bit to the mysteries here, and I was told that down here would be a good place to start because things haven't been fully combed through and sterilized in the way that libraries often do. This way, I can find firsthand accounts of things that may be somewhat elaborated, overly elaborated, but beautifully, beautifully immersed in their folk lore.
Sorry, you were cut out for that last part. What was that?
Oh,
Folklore and then something?
folklore value. They but beautifully, beautifully elaborate in their folklore value.
Hmm.
Have you noticed anything going missing?
Hmm. My coin purse disappeared the other day, but I don't keep much in it. Don't have much to my name, quite honestly. Not a lot of money and folk research. Uh, do little odds and ends to
Yeah.
make ends meet. So I didn't miss anything, really. But the purse was missing. Do you think?
What was the purse made out of?
Oh, just burlap, just like a plain cheap fabric.
Hmm.
Have you seen any of the others around? The
Oh
little
yes,
girl, for instance, or the
yes,
Kenku?
yes. Um, so Gilby is quite endearing and enchanting. Quite honestly, she's one of the only people who will talk to me at length. Everyone else is so focused on their work, and quite frankly, the Kangu Crinkle. You'd think with a name like Crinkle, that she'd be a little bit more whimsical and fun, but she's a downer. Quite honestly, she's not very social. Yeah,
Why would her name mean that?
well, it seems like a fun sound. I don't know. I can't speak. Where I come from, our names often we often change our names to suit our qualities. I haven't done so yet, but still young. I still have time.
They could. I don't know what their name was chosen from, but sorry about that.
So anyway, and then you hear at this point a loud slam up from above, and just kind of like a almost like a grinding noise. Um, and you're just sitting in silence at this point because the only person humming has left the table.
Okay. What kind of slamming? Like a door slam or
Um, yeah, if it would be recent enough. It sounded like the door you guys came in through.
Well,
the large circular metal.
right.
Do we want to look into that? Mel, do you want to go first, or do you want me to?
I'll go.
You can do it.
I'll head upstairs, see if I can.
I'm gonna follow it.
I'm gonna follow, but bring my plate along with me, still nibbling. I'm gonna walk.
As you walk away, I'm Tula, by the way. If you need anything, let me know. And quite honestly, I would love a chance to interview you all about where you come from, and if there's any useful folklore or tales that you could share that I could add to my studies, I would be super appreciative. Of course, once you're done with your job, don't let me rush you.
Can I ask you what? So what kind of folklore do you look into?
Oh, all of it. I'm just compiling kind of a compendium of folklore from all over the world, as many places as I can find, to try to kind of educate people of what things are believed or present or dangers around the world, and then also just to make sure that that people get their stories told and shared, and things don't get lost to time. I'm trying to put them all in one place so that there's value
Oh,
to everyone.
okay. I turn to the others and I go, Bard. And then I look at them and I sort of give them a look, not really clarifying what I mean, but like should I say, like, sort of gesturing, like, should I say something? Like I'm like asking their permission before I talk to before I say something to this person. But I don't really know how to convey that more with a facial expression.
I'm not even there anymore. I am up and gone.
All right, I'm gonna turn around. You know anything about
Ah.
someone called Shim Sham?
Oh, the only thing I know is that at one point Varner had mentioned that she was working on a children's book, trying to get it to work again. It was some sort of um, book made of cogs and gears. So, but no, I haven't heard anything of it. There was no writing to be found. So, I was hoping that maybe if she got it up and running again, it would offer some insight into some of the fairy tales of the local area.
So
But
there's no proof that
unfortunately,
this is like a real fairy tale or real folklore or anything like that.
well, I certainly haven't heard of it.
All right, so the Shim Sham might be a flim flam, but let's go on. Thank you, ma'am. Um,
Jesus. Right. So you guys want to go upstairs, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
My apologies to the audience.
Your puns are bad and you should feel bad.
And yet I
As you
won't.
guys get upstairs, you see Varner making a very pointed beeline toward the staircase you guys just came up.
Is everything okay up here? Heard a slam.
Oh, yes. Actually, if you would, I'm trying to gather everyone together. If you would just join me downstairs, I'm trying to get everyone into one place. And you notice while she's talking that her brow is kind of furrowed, like she's actively not entirely focused on this conversation.
Can I make an insight check? Just
Yes,
for fuckery?
at disadvantage unless you want to start humming.
Oh, I am not humming. I won't give them the satisfaction of virality. I got a 15.
15. She is also concentrating on not singing. And she seems visibly shaken.
I'm going to look at her. I'm going to go, so how long have you been not singing?
Well, it started when I woke up this morning, but I was kind of hoping to get everyone together to have this conversation. Do you think it has to do with the piss sitting down here? Riddis?
You're cutting up again, sir. What was that?
Sorry. uh, it started this morning when I woke up, but I was hoping to have this conversation with everyone present. Do you think it could have anything to do with why you're here?
I wouldn't rule anything out.
Okay. Well, would you be comfortable having this conversation downstairs with everyone?
We saw Ebner came up here.
Oh, Ebner? And there's no response from around you, and she says, He's probably in the scriptorium. That's where he goes when he's trying to avoid being around others. We can check from there. I'll take a look when we get down to the lower level here.
All right.
So I'm gonna take y'all back downstairs,
Back and down we go.
up and down and up.
And I'm consuming my calories as I'm working them off.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys arrive at the table where Cthulhu is sitting, and Vera quickly excuses herself to go gather Ebder, who comes out, and at this point he has managed to stop singing, but he looks very angry.
Is it just...
So she... Oh, go ahead.
No, I was going to make a really dumb dated joke. Please continue.
So she sits you guys down, and she looks very concerned. She says, Edgar, I trust you to decide whether or not you think Galeby should be informed of this. I don't know well enough whether or not she's mature enough to handle this concern, but and I'll take care of communicating with Crinkle. She usually rests at strange hours. She's probably asleep right now. However, I've locked us in here. You should all know.
What?
Yes. So when I first arrived here, the scribes were concerned about a singing madness, which I had written off as pure folly. Honestly, who's heard of anything like that before?
I'm getting up and I'm just going to like one of the doors. I'm assuming it's not going to open, but he's just like immediately fucking with one of the doors.
Which door?
I don't even have a preference. Let me see.
If it's one of the ones on this floor, they're both unlocked.
Well, you said they locked the doors. So, okay. So because it opens it, okay, yeah, he opens the door, realizes it, and turns back around and looks at her like suspiciously.
Yes, so I only locked the upstairs door. Obviously, we were free to wander about down here, but I notified the scribes upstairs, so that they could kind of take any measures that they feel are necessary, and they'll of course alert me if they think that this is something that they can fix without too much trouble. However, when I first arrived, we'd heard tell of a singing madness that had happened. As the story goes, a book merchant had come to stay with us and become afflicted with it, and we put him into isolation after several of the scribes also began singing the same song. I don't know what happened to them because, quite frankly, I was new here and it was not of my concern. But that was about 300 years ago, and I've never heard of anything like it since. I had always kind of assumed it was some sort of hazing ritual. They were trying to frighten us a little bit as we joined down here in the Firefly cellar, where it'd be a little spooky at first, but of course, as my beautification project commences, will become more and more homey and comforting, and we'll be able to host more guests.
So when did you start to suspect that this was back?
Well, I woke up and I had a strange tune stuck in my head, and it wasn't until I got to breakfast and I sat down and Katrilla was also humming it rather, and she kind of like looks apologetically at Katrilla, that I realized that perhaps this was something more. She mentioned that she'd never heard anything like it before, and it was just a precautionary measure. It's probably nothing, honestly. We'll probably receive word from outside the cellar that this is just some sort of strange happenstance occurrence, but just to be safe, I wanted to take the necessary precautions to keep it from spreading beyond, because that would just be
So you've heard
terrible.
of a lot of different things that cause multiple people to start singing a song they've never heard of then.
Well, no, but I mean, anything's possible, right? Like it could be anything. Not necessarily this, just
We don't know what's possible because you didn't tell us what we might be in the middle of when you brought us down here. So
well,
not anything is possible. You know what's possible.
She kind of looks down at her hands for a moment and kind of gives you like a confused look, like, well, I didn't think anything was going on until this morning after you arrived here. So, for all I know, you see it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
you said you were exterminators, but I haven't seen any pests in here, and you haven't really given me a good feel for what you're exterminating down here. How do I know that this wasn't you?
Because it wasn't.
Why would
Mm.
anybody bring us in to do nothing? To
Uh,
intentionally contaminate everyone?
I would like for Ben to make a persuasion check at disadvantage. And she'll turn to Melpomene and just be like, oh, I don't know. Perhaps you weren't sent by who you claim to be sent by. Perhaps you lied to them. I don't know. Ben?
I rolled a 7.
7. So she's just
I'm
going
gonna,
to kind of like, oh, go ahead.
no, I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say like we're. I don't remember what the question was, but basically, how do I know that we're not?
Yeah.
Or what are you exterminating? And I'm just gonna say pests, and I'm gonna tighten my grip on my Morning Star, and that's all I got. That's my extremely failed persuasion check.
Mm-hmm. She's just going to kind of give you a uncomfortable look.
Look,
Back to
paranoia is
Melpomene.
not going to get us anywhere. We probably want to get to the root of whatever's happening. And I mean, the only way to do that is we're in a library. Any kind of information is probably here somewhere, right?
I could
I
just
would
smash all the
imagine.
books.
Generally, that
I
doesn't
would,
work to get the information out of it.
No, that would be very counterproductive, Brix.
Unless it's a magic book that's doing this. Then it solves it really fast, like.
I feel
well,
like if it
But
was a magic book, these books have been here for some time.
thank you. Thank you very much for your assurances. And at this point, Ebder just kind of like stands up and just kind of like closes the book in one hand and just goes like, all right, well, is that it? And she kind of looks at him and says like, yes, I just want to, feel free to convey this to Galeby as you see fit. I know she's down in her room right now, but if you want to tell her, feel free. If you don't want to tell her, just make sure you let me know so that I don't accidentally let anything around her, as sometimes she's sneaky and I can't see where she is at all times. So, and he just kind of like grunts and walks away to go back downstairs.
kid. The kid. Sorry, who's in the room with me right now?
All three of you, Werner and Cthulhu, who, if any of you are looking at her, is kind of digging her claws into her hands and like staring like very determinedly down at the table.
I'm gonna look at him and say the kid or something. We
You
came
think
in here to find missing things. Same time we find missing things, this magic thing happened. If something what?
I thought you were here to exterminate.
Yeah, it looks like there's a lot of revelations happening today. So I'm gonna turn
Make
to
a
the other.
deception check for me.
Oh, I'm not deceiving. I don't respect her enough to lie to her at this point.
Oh, okay.
But I did roll the 4.
Excellent. Okay.
But I'm going to say, if people were stealing something at the same time that this came out, that stands to reason that somebody got their hands on something that they didn't suspect or didn't understand. So, one of you that can read and write, I need you to come up with find the list of things that were missing and figure out which one of them is weird. Because that's what got loose.
There's a lot of things that are missing, and there's a lot of things on it that's weird.
All right, well, Gloria and I can take care of half, and you take care of the other half.
While they're discussing this,
Mm-hmm.
I have an ability where that my Hunter's Bane gives me an advantage on tracking Fae, Fiends, or Undead. Is there any way that I can kind of use that to see if I can sense this coming like from around us, like where I am, kind of thing?
Yes, you can. However, let me just make sure. Yes, so this will be a flat roll, since it would technically be a disadvantage, but you have advantage. So
Oh, so a straight roll?
yeah, straight roll unless you're willing to start humming.
And that would be the survival, what it says in my thing here.
Oh, it would be a make a that's to track. Make an intelligence check, a history check.
A history check.
Oh wait, I'm so
Okay.
sorry. I'm all over the place today. You just want to see if if you feel anything around, right? It would be a perception check, but I'll still give you because
Okay.
you're looking specifically for them.
Okay.
Necklace.
And that is a dirty 20.
Beautiful. You feel a very, very faint undead presence, emanating kind of very faintly around all of you.
Oh, okay. Man, they're gonna Bruce Willis this whole thing.
Who's Bruce Willis?
Oh,
He's a friend of mine, and I received some very unfortunate news long after the war. So I'm counting off in my head. I'm just like, okay, spell book, statue, a jar,
small ring.
Ring.
And
And a
a
tree.
gold necklace. Oh yeah,
What
the
is-
statue's tree.
Okay, so one of these things was
It's not like
fuck you.
others.
One of these things is not like the others, and I want you to hear me on this, Corinne. One of these things just does not belong. Okay? And if someone's moving things around, what I'm thinking is if someone moves something around, they didn't understand that they were dislodging or loosing something, right? And you think about who would be likely to do that. Seems
Well,
like a kid, like a dumbass.
I mean, you say that, but at the same time, this place upstairs has been going under renovations too. They moved statues around, putting
Did they
plants
fucking
in.
did they fucking let something loose when they moved a statue?
I don't know.
Well, then why'd you say it?
We got a bunch of clues. I might as well look through all the clues.
And I mean, quite honestly, how many times have you picked up something, you've got it in your hand, you're distracted, you put it down somewhere else, and you're not paying attention to that because you're busy with something else, and next thing you know, it's like, oh, something's gone. I mean, I've only done it a few times myself, but, you know.
All right, the Dragonborn has ADHD. We're dealing with that on top of everything else.
So
What?
where? Oh,
I think I'm gonna get up at this point, and I'm gonna head downstairs.
Where are you heading downstairs?
oh, where the
And
bedrooms
where are the
are?
rest of
Yeah.
you coming?
I still wanted to just kind of, because I'm aware of this aura of undead that I felt towards everybody.
Mhm.
When everybody moves, I just kind of want to go around, like not the outer circle of the library, but just to kind of see if I feel a pull more in one direction than another now that there are less people around before I
Okay.
follow.
Then in this case, I would say make a survival check.
Okay.
Straight roll unless you want to start humming. Same rolls as always.
You know what? I will go ahead and hum. I'll
All
let
right.
that kind of kick back up.
Good.
And that is an 11.
With advantage?
10 and 11.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me just, okay. So, it doesn't. You're not feeling a particularly strong tug toward one person or the other. However, you do feel a slightly stronger presence directly kind of below you.
Okay.
Like downward, but not any sort of, it doesn't feel like a straight pull. It just feels kind of like as though it was below the earth, below your feet, like a wide sort of feeling.
Okay. So I'll just kind of, still humming, not realizing that I had picked up on it again. I'm just kind of half distracted. I'm just going to follow the rest and head down back to the chambers as well.
And
In my head, it's the tale of the Crypt Keeper that's going through my head.
I'm
whatever
seeing it
you
more
like.
as I'm seeing it more as that YouTube album that Apple made everybody download one time.
Oh, okay.
I was thinking the Wellerman, because this basically happened to the
Oh my
whole
god.
friggin' world last year.
Oh man, that's true. Yeah.
Delightful. All right. So the two of you are gone. Brixton, where are you? Right. Where are you?
I want to follow Corinne right now, if that's okay.
Yep. So I'll say I'm you have a little bit of a head start, but not bored. Sorry. Not too much of a head start. All right. Go ahead and let me know what you guys would like to do. Lapamani, I'll give you first action, just unless Brixton, you're looking to talk to Corinne.
No, I'm going to head over to Crinkle's room.
Okay. Door is
Hello, Fatima.
closed like last time.
I'm going to knock on the door and also try to open it at the same time. I'm going to do the
As you
parrot thing.
go, oh, okay. As you go to turn it, it's locked. But on the other side, you hear kind of like an irritated kind of like chittering sort of noise on the other side as you hear like a slight scrape on the ground toward you, and the door just kind of clicks open a little bit, and you see just kind of like an irritated, pointed beak sticking out through the door at you.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I get the feeling. Are you humming?
Why?
Because everyone else is.
And you want to be cool, don't you? Sorry, I'm somewhere else. I'm somewhere else.
What? Humming what?
I'll start humming the song.
It's a kinku, and now he's humming it.
Where?
Where?
How?
Everyone.
How?
Everyone's humming it.
How do you know? How do
Because
you know song?
I don't know the song. I'm just humming it. Do you know the song?
No. And then she'll whistle it back to you. Exactly the same though. So like demonstrating that she knows how it goes, but does not know the song itself.
It's been in my head, and it's been in pretty much everyone else's head here as well, all morning. We all woke up with the same song, and now we've been locked in down here.
The worst viral marketing campaign.
This is what
In.
they're going to do with Morbius next.
Oh god. Oh god. It's an apocalypse we deserve.
She kind of like gently opens the door and steps out, closes it behind her. Varner.
Yeah, Varner's the one who locked everything up.
Where?
Upstairs, last I saw.
She's gonna try to push past you to walk up toward and back out toward the stairs.
All
You're
right,
gonna
have
just
fun.
let her. And you notice that she's still whistling the tune as she walks away. Unless the two of you behind Melpomene are going to try to stop her from passing you, you just watch as a irritated Kenku pushes past you while whistling the song that you guys have.
Okay, am I able to interrupt that then?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try and basically swing out Gloria to try and block the path. Like interrupt the
yeah.
ball, like the path.
Yeah, uncontested, but you do get kind of an angry look.
I'm gonna say, hey, Crinkle, you know something. We're in this together, whatever's happening. So, and I think I'm a gnome, so I'm like reaching up to like block the path, but I look at it and I'm like, we're in this together. So whatever you think you know, tell us. Because people up there are keeping secrets, so let's not do that down here.
Make a persuasion check. Same room.
Disadvantage?
Disadvantage unless you want to hum. Everyone else down here is humming though, so if you want to be cool.
I got a 4.
A 4.
Yeah, I got a 4.
Crinkle's gonna kind of give you kind of like up and down and just say, Varner first.
Werner first. I'm coming with you.
And then she's gonna try to walk past you again and just push Glory down and walk past you.
I'm gonna let her push it past. I'm gonna walk with her.
All right. Taking you back upstairs. All right. What do you want to do, Corinne?
Kind of absent-mindedly just walking into the kitchen, then down the hallway towards the bedrooms, just to see if I can get another sense again.
I'll just keep the roll you did last time. So you didn't notice anything when you started humming, but as you come downstairs and the whistling Kenku comes towards you, you notice a significantly, it's still mild overall. It doesn't feel like Crinkle is undead, but you feel a stronger presence around her. And as you look down the hallway toward Melpomene, who is now also humming, you see that the presence feels stronger around her as well than it did earlier.
Okay, I will walk towards Melpomene, towards Crinkle's room.
All right.
Well, that went well.
Just humming, kind of not really looking at Mel, but just kind of concentrating to see if I can kind of find.
Could I try singing like a different song?
Yes.
But I need you to... Just hitting skip on the subtle mind control.
Yeah.
Yes. However, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw first.
Okay.
Alexa, turn on desk light. Sorry about this.
That's a 12.
Huh?
You said desk light, and I thought you were going to say desk.
Are you going to say what? I was going to say what?
Despacito.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so with a little bit of concentration, you're able to kind of shut the song out and start humming whatever tune it is that you'd like instead.
Okay. I'm thinking like just an absolutely bawdy tavern song.
Perfect.
Despacito.
I mean, if you listen to the lyrics of that, you're not wrong.
So did you guys want to do anything down here? Or did you,
Since we're here, I think I'm gonna try to speak with Galeby.
Okay, so you guys can make your way toward Galeby's room, and as you arrive there, you hear a child's voice humming, and Ebder's voice kind of, you can't make out what he's saying, but he's clearly unhappy. on the other side of the door.
Okay. I'll knock. Actually, could I try to listen in? See if I can.
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check with disadvantage.
Perception. That is not great. That's an 8.
An 8. Yeah, between Corinne humming behind you and Gilby humming in front of you, you can't make out.
Well, this is damned irritating. I'm gonna knock and come in.
All right. This door is not locked, so as you come in, you almost walk face first into Evder, who's like walking kind of near the front door. This room is, to the other rooms you've seen, I won't say a pigsty, but it is like notably more messy than the rest of the rooms. You see kind of like clothes scattered everywhere. There's a lot of papers spread out on the ground. An assortment of inks and quills and vials and a couple of toys. And you see Gilby sitting on the bed humming and kind of with her hands over her ears. And Edgar is sternly encouraging her to take her hands off and listen to what he's going to say.
Sorry to interrupt this
Thing.
delicate bonding moment.
What? Can I help you? Did you have something you wanted to say to my daughter?
Yeah, actually.
All right, well, if you can get her to listen to you, then by all means.
All right. I'm gonna, snap my fingers in front of her face a couple of times.
She'll look up at you, but her hands are still on her.
Enjoying the song?
I mean, she keeps humming.
Do you recognize it at all? Any idea where it comes from?
Make a persuasion.
Okay.
Same rules.
All that -1 charisma. I'm sure this will do well. 8.
8. She looks like she wants to tell you, but I would say, let me see. Try to see what her passive insight is. Passive insight's high enough. She's not like excited. You can feel that she seems like she wants to tell you, but her eyes keep flicking over.
Okay. Let's go ahead and I'm going to see if I can coax Ebder out.
Okay.
Just
Any particular way?
I'm going to say, actually, is there anything that you might be able to show me about a book about Shemshine by chance?
I think that was one of the ones that was looking on. I mean, I guess I could help you look for it. Do you think it has something to do with this?
At this point, I'm grasping at straws as anybody, but if you could help me find it.
He kind of glares at you and then looks over at Corinne. And let me do one thing really quickly. Do this thing.
Let's try that. I don't know what would have caused that, but all the audio sources muted.
Oh no.
Hello,
Okay.
everybody. Can you hear me? Hi. Hello. Hello. Okay.
Interesting.
That was half a joke for one very specific person in the audience, and it would be way too difficult to explain to anybody else. But there we go.
All right.
Delightful. Okay, so what was the last thing anybody heard? Do you guys remember?
Yeah, audience, what was the last thing you guys heard?
Yeah.
That's a pop quiz.
This is the audience participation part of our show.
Making sure you're paying attention.
You ever played Final Fantasy VI? It's like that scene.
And they're just like a classroom. They're so quiet. Like, come on.
Yeah, what's the okay, they're quiet now. All right.
Bless, we're not
so
going to repeat.
my name is
All right.
Brixton, and we've been hired to go into a library.
All right. Well, I will rewind far enough just to say that when Melpomene asked if Ebder knew anything about Shemsheim, both she and Corinne saw a look of some sort of recognition or reaction, almost imperceptibly, kind of flit across Galby's face, and Ebder begins to, in that parent way, kind of threaten Corinne that if anything happens to his daughter while he leaves her with her, she'll be sorry.
Oh, no worries. No worries. I'll watch her for you until you're back.
I'll
right.
make a significant look between Corinne and Galby as I sort of lead Ebder away.
I'll kind of nod to you.
We're gonna jump up to Crinkle and Brixton, coming up on, and Katula is no longer. So, Brixton, you watch as Crinkle walks straight up to Varner and just locked in. And Varner says, "Yes. So, a while ago, there was a rumor about a singing sickness of some kind that seemed to be contagious. It passed from one person to the other. So I locked it down here temporarily. No, nothing to worry about. I'll be hearing back soon from the scribes above to let me know that I'm sure nothing's wrong. I'm sure it's something that they'll be able to fix, no problem. I just needed to take precautions." And Crinkle kind of like looks at her and looks back at you, Brixton, and then just
I look at
says,
Crinkle like, do what you're gonna do.
singing. And Varner begins to also hum the song. And at this point, Brixton, you're the only one of the three of you not humming.
All right,
and
I'm gonna start humming.
Okay.
I'm gonna let myself hum. Just
Perfect. Just to feel cool, fitting.
just because it's what people are doing.
Tight. Okay.
Yeah,
So
Fatima says, "Can the audience do insight checks?" I love that. I'm gonna add something like that later. That's actually a great idea for later. I'm not going to thrust that on Allie, but I've got an idea for that later.
I have too much to get through in one night to do that now, but that's a good idea. All right. So Crinkle says, "My song last night," and at this, Varner looks at her and says, "Your song. So did you come up with this? Did you write this? Is this? Do you know this song?" And Crinkle shakes her head no, looks over at you, looks over back to Varner and says, "No, but singing last night."
Last night?
At which point, last night, my song, no one else.
You were the first to sing it.
She kind of shrugs and then nods a little bit.
I'm going to look at Crinkle and I'm going to say, I think I know what's going on. I have no idea what's going on.
No idea.
Okay.
If you'd like to make an insight check, you're welcome to. This seems like the kind of thing you might be trying to.
I'm going to roll on behalf of the community. Community rolled a 5. Community try harder.
She seems like she's probably telling the truth. All right. So at this point, I will give Corinne a few minutes with Gailby real quick, and then we'll kind of hopefully get you guys kind of in the same area. Corinne, what would you like to do?
So I'll just kind of stand there or I'll go up to Gelby because you said she was sitting on the bed, right? Or on the bed?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
As after Abdur left her, she took her hands down from hers, but she's still humming.
Mm-hmm. I'll go up to her and I'll kneel down so that I'm kind of like eye level with her, and I'll just be humming along too. And then I'll just, let's say at the end of a couple bars, that's an interesting song. I don't think I ever heard it before. Have you?
Make a persuasion check. Just a straight roll, unless you have advantage for something.
I don't think for persuasion. Nope, it's just a -1 for persuasion, so that
Beautiful.
is a 5.
Okay. She kind of looks at you and like covers her mouth like she's hiding something. She's like, not supposed to tell things.
Well, I mean, if it's a secret that someone told you and they asked you not to say it or not to tell anybody, I guess it's good to keep the secret. But
not someone else's secret, but I'm not supposed to say things. I'm not supposed to say things to the visitors. I'm not supposed to talk to them.
Am I the visitor?
Can I show you my drawings?
Yes, please.
Okay, but don't tell Dad because I'm not supposed to bother the visitors. So, and she kind of gets on the floor and starts like moving things around by her knees, just kind of like sliding them around. I need you to make a person.
Okay.
Or if you want to get down and look, I'll allow an investigation.
Well, I was kneeling down, so I'll just kind of, if I find that I'm in the way, I'll just kind of move and give her room, and if she hands me stuff to kind of hold type thing, I'll just kind of go with her. Okay. So what did you want to, what?
Either perception or investigation, I will let you pick.
Oh, investigation. That is an advantage for me. Do I have to be humming to keep my advantage?
Yes. Yeah, but she's humming with you in the room already, so.
Okay, then I will go with it as well.
Cool.
Oh, that's a 10 and a freaking 10.
All right. So I will just describe to you what you see. You see as she kind of like flips through the pages, you see a drawing that looks kind of like a bad version of like a bad, rendition of like a stick figure Ebdur. But he looks significantly less like surly than you've seen him. You see like a wide angle like stick figure family kind of looking. You see what you would imagine to be Cthulhu, but like from the back. You see Crinkle, and you see you see like several drawings of various books. Just like clearly like sat down with the book and just started like trying to copy the cover.
I think Fatima's on it. I don't like this, but I'm also not in the room.
Okay.
Do you want to look at any of them in particular?
Yeah, let's go ahead and the one that's kind of like the wide angle view of like the family. Can I tell that it's the people that I've met down here, basically?
Two of the figures look familiar enough that you could guess that it's probably Ebder and a slightly younger Galeby, with a third figure that doesn't look familiar to you.
Mm,
Okay.
mm.
I'm going to ask, who is this one?
Oh, don't tell Daddy yet. Don't tell Daddy you saw this one. I'm not supposed to show people, but it's Daddy, me, and Mommy. Before
Here, what was that?
You
before
broke up.
Mommy went away.
Before
Oh,
Mommy
okay,
went
that makes me
away.
feel better. You know what, let's go back to not hearing that.
Oh.
Look,
Is
this one, and she picks up the one of him like looking happy. This is Daddy. You know Daddy.
Yes, he looks very happy here.
He looked like this all the time before we came down here.
Did you come down here after Mommy went away?
Mm-hmm.
Worst.
Did you was he sad before he came down here, or did he just get sad after?
He was sad when Mommy got sick.
When what, sir?
Mommy got sick.
When Mommy got sick. Okay.
All right, we'll suffice it to say she's being quiet, but I'm going to talk louder because
Yeah, okay.
I'm not hearing.
All right.
We didn't roll intimidation check on the kid to get them to speak up.
Jesus, no.
I am a terrible interrogator, but Gloria gets answers easily.
All right, I am hitting play again. Don't read into this. I just realized that we didn't
have music.
Oh, read into this. All right, there we go. Music.
So then, as I'm just kind of shuffling through the pictures that she showed me, I'll just ask her. So, you like drawing? Is that what you do to keep busy when Daddy's working here?
Yeah, I like to draw the visitors, but I'm not supposed to like talk to them, so I can only get like little pieces.
That's fair. Do you have anything else to play with to keep you busy besides your drawings? Do you have any dolls?
I read sometimes.
Oh, well, you've got lots of books here.
Yeah.
Very
And then
much
she
appreciated. I'm not even in the room to figure it out.
and then she like reaches over and she picks up like a small doll. I will address this right out the gate. It is not made out of straw.
Is it made out of evil?
You're not here. You don't know. And she shows you her doll. And then she kind of looks at it and then she goes like, This was Mommy's before it was mine.
Oh, what a special doll, then. You must really love it.
I do. And she just like squeezes it to her chest.
So me and my friends, we found some dolls here too. Just yesterday when we got here. They're little straw dolls in a basket.
Ooh.
Have you ever seen any before like that? Really? What did they look like?
So one of them was like a little dog, and then one of them was like a girl.
Okay. Oh, and they were made out of straw as well?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if they're part of the same family. Did you see those?
Probably. I found those tucked away. So I was with Daddy, and he was working in the script program, and I found them in that little closet that Crinkle doesn't like.
That Crinkle what?
Doesn't like to let us go.
Oh, okay.
Can you keep a secret?
Okay. Do you think they're still there? Because I wonder if the ones
She said, "Can you keep a secret?"
Can you keep a secret?
Oh, can I keep a secret? Yes. Sorry.
I'm running social support from a distance.
So there's like if you pull aside one of the floorboards, there's like a little tucked away hidey hole there, and sometimes I didn't know about it until like maybe like a couple weeks after we got here. But that's where I found them. So it's probably where the other ones came from too. I wasn't able to like dig around too much because dad said he found me and he said that there were going to be like cats or something. So I had to close it. But no, they're right here. I have them. And so she kind of like gets on the floor and like does the thing where that kid thing where,
Uh-huh.
where they kind of like crawl halfway under the bed and just start shoving things out from
Oh my God,
underneath.
I remember doing that.
Yeah, and so it's like books and then like her papers with drawings on them, and then eventually she just kind of like wiggles back out with like a little straw dog and a little straw girl.
Okay. I will ask, like, I'll hold up my hand. Can I see them?
And she gives them to you.
Okay. I'll take a good look at them and see if there's anything with them about the characters, the dog, the little kid.
Okay. Nothing like remarkable. The little girl looks like she's got both of her hands in front of her like this, and like a stick in between her hands, and it looks like there's like a break at the end, one end of it.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, I'm gonna say, all of you notice Melpomene first. Someone is humming the song that you guys all know, and it's getting louder and louder and louder and louder until it's like a frantic shriek. And Melpomene, you watch as Evder kind of flings himself against the wall, eyes wide, skin pale, cold sweat, just shaking, as he hums this song at like louder than you would think physically possible. Oh, you guys were, I think, I'm assuming you guys were heading up the stairs because he was going to take you to the bindery. So I will say you guys are like right of the stairs by the second floor. But you're still in the stairwell, but like you can see out onto the second floor, so you can see Crinkle and Bruner and Brixton. I will say, Corinne, as this happens, it takes like a couple seconds, but Galeby drops the dolls onto the floor and kind of like frantically tries to scramble up to like get up and run out the door. You can stop her, you can follow her, you can stay and keep looking in the room.
Yeah, I'm gonna reach out to stop her. With my other hand, I want to grab the two little dolls that were dropped.
Okay.
And then I am going to say, no, it's okay. Hang on. What's your doll's name? What's your mommy's doll's name?
That's well, we just call her we just call her she didn't have a name, so I just called her Sarah.
Call her what?
Sarah. Okay. All right. I want to go. I want you to hold Sarah and hold her tight, and then just hide in the corner here. Okay. I'm gonna go check out and see what's going on. I'm gonna close the door, but I'll be back. Make sure you're okay. I'm gonna make sure Daddy's okay. Okay.
Promise?
I promise.
Okay.
I'll be right
Okay.
back. But you just be quiet and hold Sarah.
She actually you watch as she like kind of starts to kind of like slide under the bed with the doll.
That's perfect. That's a good hiding spot. I'll be back as quick as I can, okay? Just wait for me.
Perfect. Do me one favor and just roll a straight d20.
Just a d20. That's over here.
Just a straight d20.
Just a straight d20. That can't be
It is
bad.
Pride Month. You roll a queer d20.
Roll a queer d20.
That looks like it's a 19.
Beautiful. So as you watch Galeby go to slide under the bed, as she's pushing her way out, you just get kind of like an odd sense, we'll say, as you watch her push a pile of papers out that has like a series of different sketches of books on them, and you just kind of notice that and go like, oh, that those ones in particular seem weird, and make a kind of like a mental note to maybe come back and look at those again, and then as you head out.
With the dolls in my hand, which I'm going to throw in like a pocket that I have somewhere.
Yeah, feel free to add them to your inventory. All right. As you guys kind of convene, I'm assuming Brixton and Corinne, you guys are going to kind of convene on Ebder screening. Melpomene, is there anything you'd like to do while they approach? Sure. Make a medicine check.
Are we all silent again?
Oh, can people hear us?
Fatima said, Reed. Said they can't hear Reed.
What?
Yeah, sorry, I was muted.
Okay. Go ahead and make a medicine check, and I think you said you weren't singing, humming, whatever. So
Yeah. So at disadvantage, that's an 8.
An 8. Yeah, you. Other than anything you would normally do for someone who was like old or clammy, there's really not much. He's not letting you get close enough to really touch him. It's him, and he just looks like he is like completely somewhere else, seeing the most frightening thing he's ever seen in his life. As the three of you convene into one location at the second floor of the stairs, the fireflies and all of the lanterns kind of flicker, and at weird sort of intervals, the lighting kind of fades in and out, and it goes pitch black. And we'll take a break.
I attack the darkness. All right.
Are we already at that point? Come on.
Yeah, it's 8:24.
No.
Welcome to the end time.
How long is our break, DM?
I think 15, like normal. Yeah? Sound good to everybody?
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, works for me. I will get that set up, and we will head out in just a second here.
While we're heading out, Fatima, that music is provided by Kevin McLeod. I'll put the name in chat. Kevin McLeod is the friend to all DMs. Oh, wait, we're gone. I'll get it back to you.
All right, I am muting us now. And we're back.
Hello. Are we back? Yay, we're back.
Amazing. All right, let's go.
Anything you guys want to say or do before we pick right back up?
Sasquatch.
We're trying. So some people have basically asked for clarification on this. Basically, Jin had some things she needed to take care of, and so we're doing other stories in the meantime, and they take place in the extended Odyssey cinematic universe. Any and all of these plot points and characters stand to potentially come back. Melpomene was already our bridge here, so these stories can come back later. They're all canon, but that is what we're doing. And whenever everything's good to go, we will resume that main story. My lighting is ridiculously good right now. That's all I've got on my side, and
Hey.
amazing. Okay.
Anything else?
I think that's it.
All right, last call. Okay. Oh, why am I zoomed so far in on this computer? Okay. Sorry, apologies. Let's jump back into Spooky Town.
Won't you take me
Let's get
to?
some music
Spooky
going.
Town?
Okay. So, you guys just converged on a basically shrieking Ebder, pressed up against the wall, and the lights went out. All the fireflies went dark. What next? I know a couple of you have dark vision, so
Yeah.
you guys can see.
You have dark vision? Probably. Yes, I do.
I think everyone but Corinne.
Ha! Eat that, Dragonborn.
Yeah, that just does not make sense. That is so not cool.
Honestly, it's
I'm-
just rude.
I'm gonna shout out like, when it goes dark, I'm just gonna go, "Hey, Corinne, where are you?"
I don't know. I'm right here.
I'm gonna come over and I'm like, "You got this?" Like you hear the voice coming from below. I'm gonna hold out Gloria. Like it's got the spikes, but hold out slowly enough that like you can like touch it without like hurting yourself. I'm like, come on.
I will go and I'll have landed on the spikes, and then I'll grab below the pointy part, and then I'll let you leave me.
she's standoffish.
Well, sorry. I hope I didn't offend her.
From my
piss her off again.
supplies, I'll get out a torch.
Beautiful.
Oh,
Good, are we done with
Okay.
these books then?
Yeah, as the torch flickers to life, you hear Varner on the other side of the room just call out, "Careful, careful, careful!"
I promise not to burn any important books.
Are we in danger of accidentally burning the curse?
Whoa.
Whoa, you
What?
Allie, your connection slowed down and you sound like a robot and you look very zen and chill right now.
Beautiful. Great.
Yeah.
That's what I want to hear.
You seriously, like your screen froze on this moment of like a statue of like peace, because it was just you were talking, your eyes closed, so it was just like, and I was like, damn.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it better? Can you
Yeah.
hear me now, or should
You're
I?
back.
Okay.
Yeah, you're back.
Great.
You sound wonderful. You sound
Good. Okay.
lovely. Don't ever change.
I fixed one problem, and we now have another one. Delightful. Yeah, my computer is spoiled. It's used to very, very fast internet speeds, and I'm not at home right now, so a little spoiled child. Okay, so all right, so the light flickers on, and then almost as if taking a cue, the fireflies kind of start spasmodically flickering back on around you. So it's very dimly lit, and everything is kind of almost, it feels like it's moving with the way that the shadows are changing, to the point where it almost feels like you could, if you were prone to it, you could get seasick with the way that it feels like it's almost moving with the shadows. Ebder is still full volume.
Am I able to still feel undead near us, around us still? Like, has that changed in the last
I will
little
have
bit?
you make another perception check with advantage, because I think you're humming.
Okay, yep. Hey, that's an 18, finally.
All right. So you feel faint undead presences behind you where Varner and Cthulhu are. Or not Cthulhu, I'm so sorry, Crinkle are. And then a faint presence coming off of Brixton, because he was humming as well. Nothing, or like very faint, almost negligible on Melpomene, and Ebder, who is, belting out this melody, it's the strongest presence you've felt so far.
This Corinne's noticing this.
Yes.
And I'm going to finally say something to everybody. So just as I finish my little chorus or whatever part of the humming. Okay, so anyways, maybe I should tell you guys that so far this morning, I've noticed that with each of us humming, there's a...
Oh, good.
I'm getting
We've
a
lost-
sense of...
Before she could give the answer.
was gonna ask if it was me again.
No, you froze up, Tammy, just as you were about to do the big reveal. It was very parental, wasn't it?
The curse has permeated into the computer, you guys.
You,
Computers
if
are
you
now
guys are watching this, please go on Shudder and watch the movie Host. Trust me, I'll explain later.
So, anyways, this morning I've been noticing a sense of undead following. I'm assuming all of us that are humming, but I'm really feeling it from this one here now.
When you say that, Ebder's eyes almost comically widen, like it seemed like they were as wide as they could possibly get, and then it's just like even more, and he presses harder against the wall, full volume.
Could I try to knock him out?
Yeah, go for it. Make an attack.
Okay.
You'll love to see it.
Is that going to be at advantage? Or, sorry, at just a...
It's just straight.
straight
Actually, you know what? When the lights went out, I'm going to have you all make another Constitution saving throw if you don't want to be singing.
Yeah, I'm gonna make one. I don't want to be singing. I got a 12.
15 for me.
Okay. So you both succeed.
Yeah, fuck
You're
music.
not singing.
I don't know.
Fuck
It's apparently
music.
stuck for me here.
And, all
Good
right.
of
Oh, there
death
you go.
and tragedy.
That's a natural one for me, so that's a 2.
All right. So you try to stop singing and you can't. Like you're not shouting as much as Ebder is.
I'm keeping up with him. Yeah, I'm humming along because if you can't beat him, might as well join him, right?
And naturally, that's a natural 20.
Oh!
Wait, what are you doing? Did you just?
So yes, you hit. Go ahead and roll damage for your
Wait,
crit
who are you hitting?
It's unarmed strike, so... just
He's
one.
hitting Ebder.
and non-lethal.
Yeah.
Correct.
So,
Okay.
what's that?
He
2?
is still up, but now he is afraid of you.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
She gets that a lot.
So sorry. Try again.
Go for it.
Oh, fuck.
That's a 16
That'll hit.
for another one.
He's out. So you guys watch as Melpomene just smacks Ebder twice, and he just goes down, and now he's silent.
What the fuck was that?
If there's something undead, I would rather it not be possessing people.
Now that he's stopped screaming, am I still getting as strong of a sense coming from him?
Nope. The second he stopped singing, the entire sense went away. Not even a
From
little.
Even from Brixton and those behind
Oh no, I'm
me
sorry.
there?
Only Ebder. Everyone else is
Oh,
the same.
only Ebder.
Ebder
Okay.
entirely went away. Not even the
Oh.
faint vibe you've
The
been getting from
solution
people.
is the solution to this puzzle violence? Because I am ready to. I would like to solve, Pat.
Oh boy.
I mean, that's on you. That's up to you.
We'll take you down with the power of friendship and unspeakable violence.
Gloria is about to crack the Da Vinci Code. Let's go.
All right, I need I'm gonna have everybody just make a straight perception check, except for Corinne, with disadvantage.
Disadvantage for me?
You can attempt to stop singing if you'd like to beforehand. Oh no, wait! Everyone at disadvantage except for you. Shit, because you're singing. So whatever your first roll was.
Oh, okay. Well, I did it at disadvantage, but I'll take the highest. So 19 for me.
That's fine. Yeah, I'll give you that. 19, 13. All right.
I have 5.
One moment.
I'm not ready for this. Which I'm
5.
not ready
All right.
for this.
I'm sorry, what did you say it was that you rolled, Tammy? 19?
19.
19. All right. So everyone except for Brixton, notice you guys hear kind of like a shuffling from the room behind you.
Which room is the room behind us?
I'm sorry, the open space behind you, like where the table is.
Okay. If we look over that way, what's happening there?
You see as Crinkle is kind of hurriedly moving across the room toward the scriptorium, which would be back here.
I'll look at Corinne. Did you find anything worthwhile? Those dolls.
Yeah, and I'll grab them. I got the 2 straw dolls. She
Okay.
found them hidden.
I will take them. I think I still have the first 2.
I was going to say, I don't know which one of you 2 still have it.
So let's go back to the scriptorium as well.
Mm-hmm.
I will run and try to get there before Crinkle if I can.
Okay. Then I think we're just going to do a... What's your speed?
My speed is 30.
30. Same speed, so we're just going to do a acrobatics check, I guess. Roll off.
24.
All right, you beat her easily.
Oh, I was going to say, I've got Expeditious Retreat. Can I use it in this context?
I mean, if you want, it's up to you.
I won't if I see that.
Earn that spell slot for me.
No.
So I'd like to go back to the poem that we found on. I think it was on the wall, right?
Behind the tapestry.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right. Could I get a reading of that again because I don't have.
Yes, I will pull it up on Roll20 for you, and I will post it in the group chat in a minute as well. But for now,
Do we have any cam that we can put the whole thing on the screen for the viewers?
Yeah, I can move us over to the battle.
there we go. And then I will just copy the text as well into the
If any viewers at home know the answers or have theories on the answer, feel free to shout them out. If you've read this adventure and know the answer, definitely shout it out.
only if you want to fight me.
She's a whole goddamn rating counter. Back off. Stand down. Stand down.
Oh, I'm in the wrong place.
Okay, so I'm going to take out the other dolls that we have.
Mm-hmm.
I just write the word stop
basically
on them.
just try to sort of mimic out everything that's happening through this. So, take the feet off the husband with the scythe, if I can.
Okay. You can. They're dolls.
Okay.
They're not going to give you any. You can do whatever you say you're doing. There's no check for it. Just.
I want you to know that storytelling is a matter of perspective, because from Buzz and Woody watching this are fucking terrified right now.
I'll get
please continue.
the dog to eat the mother's hand as much as I can, and sank to the bottom and drowned. I don't know. Can I get a water skin, maybe?
At this point, it would occur to you that the doll in your hand is very clearly a girl.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
During Pride Month, Allie.
Look, okay. Make the rules.
The pronouns are written on the side.
I've been canceled.
I'm going to assume
that was terrible.
Mel mentioned this, and then I'll remember what Gilby told me, and I'll try to make my way to near the closet where she told me that it was, and I'm going to take a look and see if I can find that floorboard.
Okay. Go ahead and let's have you make an investigation check. Normally, I would give you advantage because you know, but you already get advantage, so
I already have advantage, so
take your advantage.
I am going to take it.
Allie, I have a question for you after this.
21.
Ooh, you find it no problem. All right. Actually, hold please. You would have to. I'll honor the roll, but you would have to push past Crinkle, who is also headed into that closet.
Oh.
So, are you willing to forcibly push your way past Crinkle?
Yep.
Let's do
All
it.
right. Swear to God, Ben. We're gonna make contested athletics checks real quick. I don't think it'll be a problem for you, but you might. I'm sorry. I was gonna say you might roll a natural 1, and then I rolled a natural 1. So you have no problem. In fact, you push Crinkle so aggressively that she falls to the floor because she was not expecting it. And then as you make your way in, you do see that slightly, now that you're looking for it, you see one of the floorboards is a little bit, the gap between two of them is a little too large.
I will go ahead and pry that sucker open while kind of keeping an eye on her. Really sorry. Sorry, didn't mean to.
As it comes up, you see 2 hollow eye sockets as a skull is staring up straight at you, just laying in the ground. And at first it almost seems like it's looking at you, but then you realize it's just positioned that it's...
Allie, you're freezing up again.
No! That'll fix it if I yell real loud.
Yep, it seemed to.
It did, actually.
Coming for me first, you guys.
Obviously, that'll have startled me. But it's a face of what? Did you say a skull?
Oh, yeah, just nothing remarkable about it other than just the strange positioning.
Okay.
And it's completely intact, if that helps.
Oh, so it is a real skull?
It appears
gotta
to be a
pick it
real
up?
skull. Yep.
Okay.
Let me see if you're able to pick it up real quick. Oh, actually, no, you can. Hold, please. I can't remember if it's, like, buried. Hold, please. Where are you? Here you go. Okay. So you open it and you go to take the skull out. And at this point, it is, you see below it, you're able to pull the skull out, and you see below it a pile of bones.
Okay. Well, this is probably not normally supposed to be here, but I'm just going to kind of try to never mind that and just basically try to fish around with my hand, see if I can find another little straw doll without disturbing, or at least trying to make my intentions known that I'm not trying to desecrate this. I don't know what it is. I don't really care. I'm just looking for a straw doll.
Can
All
I,
right. Oh, yeah,
sorry.
Ben, go.
Sorry, I have a really weird pedantic question, and I swear before I even ask it, I'm not trying to be fucky. I am engaging in good faith. And we all know it's a good feeling, but I have to preface it with that.
Yep.
You said it's clearly a boy doll. Can you please define that?
I said it's clearly a girl doll.
A girl doll. Please define
And what
that.
I mean is that she is wearing a dress, and she has her hair like curled up in a way that mimics the mother doll, just smaller.
Okay. I swear I'm going somewhere with this.
Totally fine. And investigation check from you, Miss Corinne.
Investigation.
For the first time ever in my entire fucking life. Tammy and Reed, I'm sending you guys a private message.
Oh no.
Dun, dun, dun.
This is a 12 for me at advantage.
A 12. Okay, so it's hard to reach all of the corners, and you're still a little bit jumpy. But you do notice that it feels like you've fought enough. It feels like a strange amount of bones for a single skull. And as you're feeling around, you feel what might conceivably be a second.
A second skull, but not a straw
Mm-hmm.
doll again. Okay.
You don't feel anything straw, but you're pretty confident you haven't checked every corner. You can't quite reach into the far edges of the little pit.
Okay. Okay. How is Crinkle? Is Crinkle still down? Is Crinkle crying? Like wounded bird? What's going on?
Crinkle is up and like kind of hovering almost over you at this point to reach across the space above your head and just check all of the jars of the fireflies.
Okay.
Which are still doing that weird flicker thing, but have not returned to darkness. Like they appear otherwise to be normal. Just not just not the same sort of consistent warm glow. Like very few of them are lit at a time.
Okay.
Reed and Tammy, I sent you guys a private message. I'm attempting my first ever private fuckery in a D&D game ever in life.
I'm so proud of you.
I'm trying to address that at the same time.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Difficult.
Do
No,
you think you're right? You're right. This is bad form on me. This is sheer narcissism. You are free to contribute to the game.
I'm enjoying this.
I'm just going to go ahead and basically put the skull back and put the floorboard back and let Crinkle kind of get to her thing, because clearly she's distraught about her fireflies. I'm not there to bother the fireflies, so I can see that means a lot to her. So I'm just gonna try to put things back, and then I'll make my way back to the other people.
So your fingers wrap around the skull, and as you lift it to put it back, the jaw falls open. And then the jaw closes on its own. And then the jaw begins humming the tune. You hear, not the jaw, I'm sorry, you hear the skull begin humming the tune in a low, deep bass voice. The tune that you guys have been hearing in your heads, the tune that everyone's been humming. It starts out as a deep hum that kind of rumbles, the kind that would rumble up from a throat if there were one. And as it reaches the end of the refrain, the first refrain, based on the melody, picks back up at the beginning and is now singing the words that you saw written on the wall.
I'm gonna bring the skull with me to where the tapestry is in the scriptorium. Like, guys. So I did find a girl doll where I want to call her Sylphie. That's not her name.
Gilby.
I was close. When she told me.
As the skull comes out, I need everyone to make another concentration saving throw if you want to try to resist singing, because the urge becomes increasingly stronger.
8.
I cast protection from evil and good on myself.
Ooh, I'll allow it. Let me take a look at the spell. I was not allowed to cast in Curse of Strahd campaign because did not have components. Yep. You are able to resist no problem.
Okay.
And that lasts an hour?
10 minutes.
10 minutes. All right. Yeah, fail. Tammy, are you going to...
Is that really just
that
pointing at
was
me
a
and chatting
7.
fail? Fail.
You start singing the words along with the skull.
Oh,
Not
this
just
is
humming
walk
the
into
tune.
empty. Okay, which is a
Okay.
reference one person gets, but
Did you roll a Constitution saving throw?
Yes, that was the 7.
7. You also are now singing the words to the song.
It's the thing with the stuff with the script on the
On the
wall.
tapestry.
Exactly the same lyrics.
Can
only
I talk
now
or
they
does,
fit that melody.
can I talk or does this override my ability to talk?
You can talk, but stammeringly, and any time that you break in a phrase, you return to singing.
I'm not going to sing, but okay.
I'm gonna take the skull.
Yeah, don't
from
sing right now
Corinne.
in real life. Just no. All right, it is it is still singing. Yes, you may take if she'll give it to you.
Like, please, basically with my face, please.
Good, take it from me.
All right. I'm gonna take the skull away. I don't suppose holding the mouth shut shuts it up.
Nope, actually, in something that is even more uncomfortable, the singing continues, even without the mouth moving.
Is
Because
anybody
obviously we're chorusing here.
is anybody opposed to me just smashing this skull? I am not joking right now.
I mean, that's where I was gonna go with it.
I need every single one of you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Even with protection.
Oh, I'm sorry. You do not, Mel.
9.
Dirty
9.
20 for me.
Beautiful. So that is a success for you, Tammy. Ben, I need you to take 8 points of psychic damage, and let me see. Make a melee weapon attack against Melpomene, please.
Gladly. 12. Did I do it? Did I fell Melpomene?
Don't think so.
I'm gonna swing at Melpomene, but like it's gonna be like this, like since it's like obviously not fully my own agenda, it's gonna be like this mixture of like this like a sure shot and also yanking my arm away, so it comes off like this sort of loopy arc that's like easy to block. Like swinging in your direction. Okay.
As
Wait. Everybody, was that for the that what you did? Was that a wisdom saving throw?
that was a wisdom saving throw.
I have resist advantage on wisdom saving throws against magic. Does that matter?
It is not.
You can say no. That's fine. I'm not. I won't. I won't be passive aggressive about it. That's fine.
No, I'm just trying to figure out whether or not it would be. You know what? I'll give it to you.
Oh no.
19.
You made it. However, you guys are all looking at the skull, and Corinne, you feel a sharp pain in your side, and you look over, and I need you to take 4 points of piercing damage, and you look over and you see Crinkle with like wild eyes holding a dagger in your side.
Oh!
I'm gonna swing at the bird. Is that allowed?
Go for it. That's yeah, that's allowed.
Tammy, is that cool?
Can I?
I'll
Let me see.
allow
Let me.
it.
Actually, you know what?
I'll let everyone get a reaction to it, but if this is going to continue, I'm going to have everyone roll initiative.
Give me 1 second. Let me think about how I want to do this. I'll think about how I want to do this.
I just want to smash the skull against the wall.
And you can also try that.
I'm going to
Smash the bird with it.
I'm gonna take Stuart my shield, and I'm going to slam against Corinne, knocking her off balance, and then just grab her arm and throw her back out of the way. I'm using my bait and switch to swap our positions so that I'm in position with Crinkle. So just in a moment, it seems like I'm attacking Corinne for a second. There's like grab, throw, and then it's just me face to face with Crinkle.
You love to see it.
I'm just
Which one
looking
of you?
dumbfounded. How did this
Which one
little
of
guy
you
do this?
gets the AC bonus?
What was it? I'm gonna hold out my shield like this, and I'm gonna give that to Corinne.
Okay. I think you have to roll for that, don't you?
Sure, yeah.
One of your maneuver dice.
Good call.
That just determines what the AC bump.
One.
All right. So
One of the things I wanted to do with Brixton as it visually was come up with a lot of ways that he's like a really effective fighter, despite the fact that he's really small. So he has a lot of ways for compensating for his size, and so that was just stuff I wanted to do. So anyway, go on.
Corinne, you have a +1 to your AC, and you wanted to attack Crinkle, right, Ben?
Yeah, I'm gonna attack Crinkle then. Yeah.
I'll have you roll for that, and Reed roll against the skull an attack for me.
An attack?
Yep.
I got a 12.
You missed.
Mm-hmm.
Crinkle is so visibly shaken that she drops the dagger and falls to the ground, and you weren't compensating for that. We'll say.
Okay.
That's an 8.
Let me see what the DC I'm looking at is for this. 8. Nope. So you obviously are able to smash it against something, but it doesn't seem to it seems to be tougher than you expected it to be.
Stupid spell.
I will have everyone roll for initiative now, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Just so we can keep this orderly.
And minimize that and find my token.
11 for Corinne.
My initiative is 13.
Mine is
Okie.
Oh shit, she's got battle music, guys. This is serious.
All right, hang on a second. Let me hold on. I need you guys to repeat it for me because I'm not used to using this. How do I do it on Roll20, you guys? Oh, there it is. Okay. Now what do I... Whoa! Oh, yeah. Excellent. How do I add people? So... Hey...
Just right-click on their token and go add turn.
Right. Oh, thank you. That is super duper helpful. I've literally never done this before in my life, but I am going to put you all in this room so that we are correctly located because I definitely did not do that before. So if you guys have a problem with where you're placed, please let me know. Brixton just did a switcheroo, so I'll put you there.
Okay.
And like that. Does that look okay to everybody? Brixton's singing.
I'm gonna move more here because I'm assuming I'm smashing the skull against the wall.
Perfect. I'm down with it. What was your initiative, Tammy?
11.
As are we smashing the skull, we taking out Crinkle, what's the priority?
Wait, hold on, wait. I right click and then I who now?
Add to turn.
Add turn. How do... You guys, I really don't know what I'm doing.
No one ever does, my dear. No one's ever known.
I got chills. They're multiplying. I don't see at... I'm so sorry.
It's usually right at the top, I think.
Oh, that's why. I was too zoomed in. Okay. You said it was a what now, Tammy? I'm so sorry.
11. I just put it.
11. Beautiful. And then add turn. And I will have Crinkly roll. Nah. Okay. Okay. And that's too high. Let's start it. Okay. Wait, why is 11 higher than a 19? There we... Wait, what?
You gotta click on the gear at the bottom and then go to descending.
Okay. You guys, I've never run combat in Roll20 before. Okay, all right. So Crinkle's up first. Crinkle is going to attempt to boof. Why? Okay, sorry. If you guys could see my screen right now, you would understand why I'm saying what I'm saying. Okay. Crinkle's gonna attempt to push past you, Brixton, to get out of the room. So I believe that is a contested athletics check. Got two DMs in the group. Is it athletics or acrobatics? My problem. Excellent. We'll make it athletics.
It would be strength versus either acrobatics or athletics.
Oh, Okay, well, Brixton solidly won regardless. Crinkle rolled a 6. So,
Yeah.
at that inability to push past, she is going to back into the far corner of the room.
I think when she when she goes to push past me, I just take my shield. It's got like a pointed end, and I just like jam it into the wall, just like making it like you're not gonna get like I'm just compensating on the sides, but like just having like a basically iron block in the walls. What I'm going for, and just hold off the Morning Star. Like, no, we're in here now.
Perfect. I would like you to you have an opportunity attack if you'd like to take it.
Oh, if he's moving away, okay. Yes,
Yes, she's pushing herself back into the corner.
Yeah. 16 to 16 hit.
That'll hit.
Yeah. Does that. Steps back, and then when they do, I just pull the shield out and just slam, knock them off, hit them as they're running by. So then that will do 8 points of damage.
All right. Crinkle looks hurt, and also in shock. Next up is you, Brixton.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna look at Crinkle and go. I'm gonna have like I'm holding my Morning Star, but I'm gonna hold with my fingers. I'm gonna go. I want to do this. I don't want to be doing this.
Don't.
You stay right there. You get closer to me, it's gonna get a whole lot worse. And I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna be like, Crinkle's in trouble. You figure this shit out right now. Do you need the skull broken?
Yeah, it's a tough coconut.
Okay. I'm gonna try and Allie, have I used any of my actions yet doing this?
Nope.
I want to try and break the skull with
Sounds
smash
like
it with
a plan.
Florida. All right. I'm gonna just maneuver over and let me see.
Maneuver.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and smash it with my swingy sword. My swingiest sword. I got an 18. Do I roll any damage?
Sword. Yes, please.
All right.
Roll me that damage.
8, and then 12, and then I'm going to use my extra attack on the turn. So that was 12 damage with that, and then
You don't need to attack again.
Oh, okay.
You smack it, and it finally like shatters into a bunch of pieces.
Mhm.
As it's shattering, the singing kind of fades. However, those of you who are singing can't stop the fact that you are now singing the words to the song.
I hate the undead.
Okay. So what was it? So what am I look at Melpomene and Corinne. I go, what am I smashing now?
I don't think smashing is going to fix anything now. I think we've got a incorporeal spirit something.
Crinkle, good,
You
bad.
guys bad. Crinkle says
Okay.
bad. And
Okay.
you guys hear from the adjoining room, the big cylindrical room full of stacks. You hear a loud scuffling and some yelling, and she and you guys hear like a yelling. That's all you hear. Sorry.
I'm just going to sigh
Give you more.
and then run in to see what's happening there now.
Perfect. All right, I'm going to pull you guys out of initiative since technically combat's over. You see
Damn, you're right. This feels great.
just the tail end, quite literally, of Cthulhu sprinting up those stairs toward the next floor up.
Okay, how far is it up between floor to floor?
I think I have an actual measurement for it. Let me see what I got here. I feel like it's 10 feet, but it might be more. Sorry, humor me.
Fine, it's fine.
Nope, bookcases are 10 feet tall, so it's got to be taller than that. You know, we're going to say 20 feet.
20 feet. Okay. If that's the case, I'm going to rush out to where I can get line of sight up.
Okay.
And then I'm going to Misty Step up to the next level.
Beautiful. Love it. All right. So your movement is 30, right?
Yes.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, you can do that, no problem. Let me move you up a floor. And because of the way that the floors are laid out, you can definitely be closer to the exit than Cthulhu. I'm going to zoom out. I think that'll make it easier for me to manipulate y'all. So Cthulhu will be here, and you would have been like right about here, so you would have had visibility on like right about over there.
Okay.
So you see Cthulhu is still dead sprinting. What's everybody else doing?
Can I? We're chasing Cthulhu. Can I run after them?
Yeah, absolutely.
Wait, hold on. I don't have anything for this, but I'm gonna check anyway.
Perfect. I love it.
Yeah, I guess I'm just dashing. I'm gonna dash towards Cthulhu. Yeah.
All right.
That's 50 feet, right?
Yep. Both of you. Are you doing it too? Corinne?
Mm-hmm. Might as well.
All right. So your dash would be 60. Measure. How do I? Okay. Hold on. We're going to make this work. I know I can do this. Nope, that's not what I want. Okay, whatever. 1, 2, 3, old school. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 10. Wait, that's 50. 11, 12. All
I
right,
could
so
do
you'd
50.
get to about here, and you would get to about there. That look okay?
Yeah, give me 1 second. And
Good
sorry, can you ping to? So Cthulhu's already up the stairs.
Already up the stairs on the next floor up, as
Okay,
is Mel.
Give me 1 second. I'm checking something dumb for fuckery. I want to, while I'm running,
Okay.
throw my shield down, full on do the Legolas thing, and I'm going to use my action surge to dash again.
Oh,
And
damn.
when I get to the stairs, run up them further.
Beautiful.
I want to go another 25 feet.
I love it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boop. You get right up to her.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so hold on. Wait. Can you ping where that is? Okay. So I get
I'm so sorry. I moved you
No, that's
upstairs.
fine. Okay, so I ran, got up there. So I'm out of actions then, right? Like, Tammy,
Yes.
you're the fighter. You're the fighterologist. That's it for me, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Unless you have
There.
a
Mel,
bonus
I think you
action.
still have a little bit of movement
Yeah. Could I
if
wait
you
for
want to.
her to come towards me?
Yeah.
And I'm going to use my petrifying gaze.
Ooh.
Happy Pride Month, everybody.
Ooh. All right. Shit. All right. Brixton, you have 1 shot at Cthulhu before she leaves your space.
That you know of. I'm gonna use the attack of opportunity.
Rude.
I'm gonna.
Yeah. I wish I was meaner.
I rolled a nat 1. Sorry.
Why'd you fail?
God's meaner. Like, there we go.
Tell me why you failed.
What was it? I'm gonna I think I'm gonna have run up, grab with the Gloria, and I'm gonna be like, all right, I don't want to do this, so you got 1 chance to stop, and then just keep moving, like, fucking damn it, and just like realize like 1 moment to like actually try and negotiate, and then like realizing that was just a really stupid waste of an action is kind of why I missed.
Got away with it, everybody. All right, Mel, what's the deal with your petrifying gaze? What do I do? What do I do?
She has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
If she fails, she is paralyzed. And
Okay.
then if she continues to fail and I maintain the paralysis, if she fails 3 times, she is petrified, and that's it for her.
Oh my god.
I'm not anticipating it getting to that, but it's a DC 8, so it's not a difficult save at all.
Okay. However, she is attempting to resist singing, so this will give her disadvantage on the saving throw. So,
Legal Shield doesn't know.
Wisdom?
I've got what I want out of this session.
Constitution.
Oh, Constitution. All right. So there's 12.
Okay. So she
Did she-
successfully resists.
Okay. I was like, I know you told me, and I can't remember. I'm so nervous, you guys. All right. So she is going to keep moving toward you. Are you going to? Hang on. Let me double check her movement. 30 feet. However, she can double her speed. So we're gonna say she was here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 5 is 30, and then she's gonna try to push past you.
Okay.
So contested check. If I assume you don't want to let her go.
Nope, I am not going to let her pass if I can avoid it.
Push on, not pass.
It's a 23 for me.
Oh, it was a 4 for her. So, yeah, you absolutely prevent her from passing you. However, she looks at you with her eyes wide, and yells at you, "We can't stay down here. We can't stay down here. We're all going to die." And she is going to cast Entangle on you. Ooh, actually, you know what? She's not going to cast Entangle on you. She's going to cast Thunder Wave. So I need you to make a con save.
I
Can't say.
hate this.
That is 5.
All right, so you're going to take 2d8 damage, if you will. Let me see if I can figure out how to do this here. 2d8 thunder damage.
Sorry, how
And
How much?
will be pushed 10. 2d8. So 10 total. And why is this happening to me? You guys, it's been a minute since I've DM'd. And you are pushed 10 feet away.
Dragons?
1. I think you're just pushed into that bookshelf. I don't think a way would do that. So she's gonna have pushed you away, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then she's gonna turn and bolt the other direction. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that is her turn. Next up, I think we're due for Corinne. I've created an initiative based on very little. I hope no one's offended.
That's okay. I'm going to go ahead and just make my way up the stairs to get back where everybody else is.
Perfect. Do you want to dash? Yeah.
You said that the stairs are 20.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you could get to the top of the stairs on a regular movement, and then you could, if you wanted to dash, you could move further.
No,
But I
I'll
think
just take my regular movement.
Height. So you're here.
So I'll just come up and ask, basically, okay, what's going on? Where are we? What are we doing? Where are we? Where are my pants?
All right, I think the only one close enough to hear you is Brixton.
Uh-huh.
Well, I guess everyone can hear you, but Brixton would be the clear.
Over here, cat's getting away. We're taking care of it. And
Okay.
yeah.
At this point, the lights go out again, and you're back in darkness.
Oh, for fuck's sakes!
How dare you? How dare you, Detective Diaz? All right. Let me see. So, whose turn is it?
Oh, right. Sorry. I think it was Mel.
All right.
Tentatively, the order is going to be Mel, Cthulhu. Wait, have you gotten to go yet? You haven't. You're next. Sorry, Ben. You're next. I missed you. This is why people write this shit down.
Yeah.
Ignore me. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Question. If I swing with a hand axe, can I then use the Morning Star as my extra attack and then use another hand axe as my bonus action? I genuinely don't know this.
I don't see why not. Read any thoughts?
I
think that's letter of the rule. Hand axes are.
Hand axe is light, but the Morningstar is not, and therefore I don't believe can be the offhand weapon.
We were never friends.
Oh, but wasn't the argument that one of the attacks would be with a light weapon and because you get 2 attacks? Oh, I see. I understand. Wait, no, I don't.
It's fine. It's fine. He's betrayed me. It's fine. It's fine. I don't need friends. It's okay. It's fine.
Math. What's math?
What was I going to say? I'm just changing something on my ears here. If I got that right.
Is music still going? Did the music stop?
I think the music stopped. You might want to, if you click the little loop button, I think that should stop it from.
I see it. Okay. Sorry.
I think
ambiance.
My ears. I don't know if it works. Okay. Let's see. I'm just gonna swing twice. I'm overthinking this. That's a 19. Does a 26 hit?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Let me see.
Y'all, what happens if we don't finish this week?
We'll do it next week. It's fine. It's fine. Fatima, that makes us so happy. Thank you so much. I hit for 7.
7.
You're cutting out. You're cutting out.
I don't think instances. Yep, 7 points. Got it. Loud and clear.
There you go. All right, there we go. Then I'm going to swing again.
Right.
Does a 15 hit?
Yes.
Cool. That's an 8.
8. All right. Noted.
And then that's all I got for now.
All right. She's starting to look hurt.
Cool. God, I know what I want my new action to be. I have clever ideas, but this is not a time for me to be clever. This is a time for me to be punchy. So I guess I'm going to move over. I want to move over to there, and put myself in. Actually, I would put myself right here.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. All right, Mel, you're up.
All right. Was I knocked prone as part of the thunder wave, or am I just moved?
I don't think so. I think you're just moved. Let me doubly check. I have literally not used that spell ever before in my life, so. Pushed. It just says pushed, so okay. I'm gonna say you're fine.
Okay. So I sort of slam against the bookcase, get up, crack my neck, and then I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I've got line of sight to her now.
Mm-hmm.
Is it possible to non-lethally throw a throwing dart?
Yeah, I'll allow it. Just where you hit.
Okay.
I'll allow it.
All right. Then I will do that. But as part of that action,
we're here for fun, not realism.
Yeah, sure. I'm going to use my Planar Warrior ability.
What is that?
So the next time that I hit a creature with a weapon attack, all damage dealt by that attack becomes force damage, and it takes an additional D8.
Okay.
So I'm going to throw a throwing dart at her.
All right. What'd you roll?
That's a 15.
That hits.
Okay, and I think I did the thing. So she's Sorry, let me just take a quick look here. No, I don't think I can do both at the same time. I've got a bunch of things that I can do on one attack. Yeah, so it's all bonus attacks, so...
Okay.
So... 4 and a d8. And then I get to add... 4, and then I get to add another 5 to that. So
Woohoo!
9 damage. Force.
She's looking rough, you guys. She
Second
kind of...
attack?
Yeah. Oh, I forgot you have 2! Do it again!
That's an 18.
18, that hits.
And that is...
She can't be stopped, ladies and gentlemen.
7, that's 9.
9. She's down. You watch as Cthulhu crumples to the floor. The lights come back up. Again, flickeringly, but the room is lit once more.
Okay. I'm going to walk over to her. I gotta retrieve my darts.
Okay.
Just very roughly.
Alright, I need
Do
one
it.
more thing. Actually, never mind. I don't need one more thing.
Alright.
Reed is still protected from good and evil, so I can't do my shit.
Aha.
And I'm just going to, I guess, pick her up.
Okay. That's kind of you.
And I guess we can drag her to one of the fancy chairs that...
Beautiful. Which one would you like? We've got one here. We've got one
Bernard
here.
was bragging
And
about.
we've got one here.
I think the most direct one would be the one at the back.
Right here?
Right
Hello?
back there.
Oh, okay, perfect. Alright, I will put her there for you.
And I'm gonna tie her down with some rope in the chair.
Beautiful. I'm gonna have... wait, how does that work? There's a method for that. Hang on while I Google.
There isn't as much as I would like to see, but while he's doing that, if I may I bullshit? I want to
Yeah,
come over.
bullshit
and
away.
I want to walk over and be
Dex
like,
check, Reed.
Dex. Just straight up
You're gonna be
Dex?
like, yep.
I'm gonna go over and say, and do that a little bit less.
That's a 22.
And I'm going to snap my fingers and I'm going to do a minor illusion and fill the area that she's tied into with a loud, dull hum, like a like drowning out, attempting to drown out any singing that she does to the point where she can't even hear herself singing.
Okay, I believe she's unconscious at this point, but if she comes
Yeah.
to, I will... That is duly noted.
Yeah, that's all I'm going
Clever.
for.
I like that. Would everyone like to make another con save?
Mm-hmm. Might as well.
Including me?
Yeah, I think you have a
One.
few more minutes left.
One.
Beautiful, you're still
14.
singing. You are able to stop singing. So I will take that off of you there.
I'm gonna
However-
try-
Oh, go ahead. Take your thing.
I was just gonna say, should we go check on Epter? Maybe Gilfy?
Gail B.
Honestly, if everybody's going crazy, I'd just as soon not drag the kid into this yet. If we can avoid it.
hmm
Am I singing right now with that failure? What am I doing exactly?
You are singing at that failure.
Okay.
I'm gonna quickly say to Melpomene, this might be important, but there was another skull in the floor where I found the singing one.
So this one was a base. I'm guessing this is the father. So, mom and dad.
He's the beast.
There were a lot of bones there. Makes sense. There were 2 skulls that I felt.
Well, generally that's a thing. I mean, I've dealt with a Hydra once, but
Where would you guys like to be standing in the room at this point? I have not been tracking you.
I'm assuming that I'm going to be over by our
Petula.
assailant. Our
Tabaxi.
Yeah.
Could you guys move yourselves where you would like to be, please?
I will just basically have moved myself a little bit forward, not completely going all the way.
All right. Perfect. So what are you guys going to do now?
I don't suppose anybody knows how to do an exorcism.
Gloria has some ideas, but
Is that idea smash things?
percussive exorcism.
So should I go get Ebder? Should I go get him and tie him up too? We just kind of let him out. Mel knocked him out just on the stairs there. He may have come too. I don't know. What do we want to do with that?
I'm tempted to just make sure that nobody can get in our way. Maybe we just make sure that they're restrained. Maybe even take him downstairs, lock him in his own room. Or the
Right,
scriptorum.
Because I did tell Gilby to stay in her room, that I'd go back for her. So I'm hoping she listens and she'll be okay. Have we seen Varner?
Now, Reed doesn't know
morning?
this, but Reed is just going to remind Tammy that Tammy saw something in Gilby's room that seemed important.
About the pictures.
But Mel doesn't
Yeah,
know
her
this, so
drawings.
Mel cannot act on this information.
I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna say that I'm gonna go and grab Ebder and then bring him to his room and tie him down. And then I'll go double check on Gilby, make sure she's okay, and to try to get a second look at those pictures again. Or those
Okay.
other drawings.
My lovely, delightful players, I would like you all to roll initiative one more time for me.
Uh-oh.
Doing that.
Mm-mm.
Stop doing that.
I mean, it can't be worse than last time, right?
How do I
I need you-
clear this?
I need you guys to
There
know
we
that
go.
I'm
I was
What's
gonna
wrong?
say, don't clear mine. Mine was identical 11.
Yep, so did mine.
mine's
Dang it.
11, yeah.
11, 11, and what were you, Reed?
I'm 5 again.
Okay,
Um,
let me just...
Corinne, you're 11?
No,
Mhm.
Corinne's 6.
Well, I'm 6 now.
Oh!
You have
Okay.
to read the box that comes with your name, you know.
It doesn't so
No.
often, I just saw something else.
You don't just
Sorry,
get to
so
pick the best
5.
number.
You don't.
Five.
You don't. It's about
And-
speaking with confidence and authority.
I mean, why isn't this working?
What is life if not a series of intimidation checks?
All right. So as you guys turn to walk out of the room, those of you who can see others of you, watch as the shadows behind you don't even seem to really move as
hate
they
this.
stretch. You are almost stretching them as you walk, and they peel up from the ground. And
Mm-mm.
each one of you is flanked by a dark mirror of yourself.
Oh god.
Allow me to illustrate.
No, you're good. It's good. It's good.
I don't
You're
need
fine.
to.
You're fine.
I don't need
You
to.
No.
That's fine. All
We don't
right.
need it. We don't need no illustration.
Beautiful. I love it. All right. They're
Um,
all going to go on the same turn. But I will end a turn and roll for them. I'm so sorry while I figure this out. How does this work? How does this work? Oh, there. That's how it works. Okay. So sorry. 13. Okay. So, in a fitting fashion, each of you are caught mildly off guard, not in any kind of functionally you know what I'm saying?
Hold on. I got bullshit. Hold on.
Bullshit. All right, let's hear it.
I have Brace, which says when a creature you see moves into the reach you have with the melee weapon you're wielding, you can use your reaction to hit them, blah, 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 blah. The point is, I can use my reaction to get somebody that I watched move into melee range. That is very nebulous for this. I would accept either answer. I'm not going to be finicky. I'm just submitted for the approval of the Midnight Alley. What do you think?
I'm going to be mean about this, and I'm going to say, it's a shadow. It was attached to your feet. It was always in your space.
You're attached to my feet. Please continue.
All right, so each one of them is going to attack you. So we're gonna have, we're just gonna go in initiative order against each of you. How's that? So Brixton, you're up first. 13.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Oh, wait, what's 13?
Is that a miss?
Oh no, that's a miss entirely. Yeah.
Okay. So it swipes at you and misses. And then it is going to take a bonus action to hide in the darkness. So we'll see. That's a 10. I think that still doesn't beat your perception.
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
It would just fade back into it's still on you, but you wouldn't be able to see it. However, what's your perception?
Perception 13.
13. Yeah, you can see it. Roll a 10. All right. Next up, we got Corinne.
Wait, what? Do I not get a turn?
We're going in initiative order. Oh no, that's you. I'm so sorry. No, wait, they all go on the same initiative. Sorry, there's 3 of them. That's what.
You gotta do all the shadows first, yeah.
Yeah. So Tammy, I'm so sorry to report that they crit on you. It's a 24
they
to
crit
hit.
all over your place.
Wow. So yeah, hit.
So that's 8 plus 7. What is that? 8 plus 7 math. 15. Nope. Yeah, 15. 15 points of necrotic damage to you. And your strength score is reduced by 1. Do you know how to do that on your sheet?
I know it's an override somewhere. I just have to.
Yeah, click the number in the oval.
Oh, in the oval. Okay.
Yeah, and you'll override score. Just click on.
Okay.
Or actually, other modifier would also work.
Yeah, just minus 1.
Yeah.
Are there any fireflies in this room?
Lots of fireflies.
Cool.
They're all in jars, but they're in this room.
Hang on.
So it should be 17, everything considered.
Yes. Okay. Sorry, somehow I left a 1 in the override score, and I was at -1. And it was like -5. What? So
Okay.
Yeah, we're good. We're good now.
All right, and why did that roll a second time? That's not what I wanted. This one. Oh, okay. I see. That's why. 11 to hit Melpomene, I'm guessing, does not hit.
Yeah, they would also roll at disadvantage if they're undead.
Ooh, that's true. So they still also don't hit. They're both going to attempt to hide on their bonus action. So first one. So this is the Tammy one. Rolled a 17. So unless you have a perception above 17, you can't see the one that's by Tammy. And one by Reed. 7. So the one flanking Corinne is surprisingly effective.
I'm gonna fuck these guys up.
All right, 17. You're up.
I'm up.
You're up.
All right, I'm gonna fuck up one of them. I'm gonna fuck up Shadow Me, and I'm gonna talk to my therapist about it a lot later. But right now, it's just time for fuckery. That is a 22. Does 22 hit?
Yes.
Cool. Sorry, that is the wrong one, because that is not 19 damage. That is 7 damage. Piercing.
7 damage, alright. Piercing.
And then I'm going to attack again. Wait, that's the wrong one. I don't need to know how to dice. A 19. Does that hit?
Unimportant. Yeah.
All right, and then I rolled a 5.
Piercing?
Yes.
Okay. Perfect.
And then let me see. I'm going to move. I want to move down 10 feet.
Down 10 feet.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Is that an opportunity attack against me?
Technically, yes.
Cool.
Because it is no longer attached to you. You're going to take it?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That's a 10 to hit.
Yeah. Just swings at me, and I'm just going to like take my sword and mace and just like throw out, like, just like knock away the entire. I defend against the darkness.
Yeah, just
please continue. Yeah.
When you're attacking it, you feel like you're not hitting as well as you would against a corporeal creature.
Yeah. Yeah. That's fair. That's it for my turn. I'm good.
I'm sure my Curse of Strahd DM is blown away by this information. All right.
I've never seen a shadowy thing before.
Never. All right. Tammy, you're up. Unless you're not done. Are you done? Are you done, Ben?
Yes, I'm done.
Oh, wait, Tammy, you're up.
Okay. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and invoke my Crimson Right. So I'm going to, as a bonus action, I'm going to imbue my weapon, which is my greatsword, for extra damage of my chosen type. I'm going to decide to choose
Hunter.
Radiant damage.
All right.
So I'm going to do my attack first. So my greatsword attack, this is going to be a 19 to hit.
Hits.
Put a poll in the chat, you guys. Fatima requested a poll to vote on who lives and who dies.
Beautiful.
So people can vote in the chat.
Fatima, I love you.
Okay, so that is 11. I can't even read that from here. Slashing? I think slashing damage plus my Crimson Right is an additional. Where are you? 1d6 of radiant damage. So that's going to be a 6 radiant damage. So technically 17 in total, but 6 radiant.
So 6 radiant and 17. What was the?
11 was the slashing, and then 6 radiant.
All right, you guys watch as. Oh wait. What is your perception? It occurs to me.
Perception.
My perception. Sorry, my passive perception, or.
Your passive perception.
It would be 12.
Okay, I need you to have rolled at disadvantage, so make one more roll, and then if that's successful, we'll honor the hits.
It would be a 12.
That hits. All right, you guys watch as Corinne gets hit pretty rough, and then just equally tough. You guys watch as she takes a slice out of this thing, and there's like a puff of radiant damage, and it just disappears. It's gone.
Oh.
Mel, you're up. Unless there's something else you want to do. Did you want to move, Corinne?
I'm just basically gonna kind of step around the book and make my way. So like this. Okay, it's like 30 to over here. What the fuck? What the hell? And then I don't see anything else to attack here, so I'm not going to take my second attack.
Beautiful. You're up, Reed.
All right. I'm going to cast Zephyr Strike.
Okay.
So for a bonus action.
All right. I like learning about new things.
I'm gonna crash the entire Hindenburg into them.
I don't provoke opportunity attacks on my movement.
Oh, sorry. As part of using my right, I had to roll to take damage, so I take 1 damage.
All right, take your damage. Thank you for your honesty.
No
So
problem.
can add up.
I like watching blood hunters, but I just don't know the class well enough.
So, I'm just
All
going
right.
to sort of look up, say move, and in the second that she finishes speaking, she's just not there anymore.
Ooh.
And she's going to throw darts at the one that was attacking her.
Mm-hmm.
So Zephyr Strike adds a d6 damage.
Okay. Wait, a D6? It looked like a
Or
D.
sorry,
when I was
d8.
looking
Sorry,
Okay.
d8.
Oh, good. And you get advantage on the first one, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that hits.
Same roll, so 18.
Okay, that
So-
hits.
I will roll d4. I will also add Favored Foe onto this.
Ooh, okay.
Mm.
And then the d8. So 16 damage.
Ah, that is exactly what you needed. You guys watch as Mel, in turn, disappears, chucks what, 2 daggers? 1 dagger? I can't remember.
That's just the first
I'm
one.
already gone. 1 dagger, and the mirror of her, I'm assuming you attacked your mirror,
Yes.
is gone.
And then I'm going to throw a second dart at the other one. This one with
All right,
nothing
the
particularly
Brixton
special
one?
involved.
No, I got it. It's fine.
That's 23 to hit.
I can defeat my inner demons too. It's okay.
That'll hit. Yeah,
For 6 piercing.
6. You got it.
And
Still
I'm
up.
going to continue my movement. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up there.
Beautiful. All right. Shadow Baby is up again. Is going to descend in on you again, Brixton. So now it's moving into your space.
Yeah, I'm using brace now. I'm gonna do the thing. I'm gonna take reverse attack of opportunity. Does an 8 hit?
An 8 does not
Oh,
hit,
no,
but it
10,
looks like you
10,
rolled a
10.
10.
Does a 10
10
hit?
still doesn't hit. Sorry.
Oh, thank you for that. You
Didn't look at the AC
you
before.
all saw that. You all saw that. She gave me hope just to see the look on my face when she took it away.
I would like you to understand that this is how my Halo of Spores feels every single time we play Curse of Blood.
The cruelty. Please continue your
All right.
turn.
Hit me with your next shot.
No, it's your turn. You move towards me.
You're so right. Thank you for the reminder.
You're welcome, miss.
I'm just here to have fun.
Cool.
What is
Cool.
that saying? I'm just here to attack people, and honestly, I'm having so much fun right now. 14 to hit. I'm guessing it doesn't because you have an
No.
insane AC.
I do. I think because like my shield, when I crouch down on my shield, holding my shield covers a lot of my body whenever I do that, and so that's where
Beautiful.
my armor class comes from. Yeah.
All right, we're gonna roll to hide again. 13.
And do I have to roll anything?
Nope,
my-
it's just gonna be against your passive perception,
My passive perception is 13.
so you'll be able to see it.
Mhm.
Then now it's your turn. It's not gonna move. It wants to be there.
My eyes peek out from above the shield. Yeah, and I lift the shield up and swing the Morning Star underneath it. And
Obsessed.
I'm gonna 20
That hits.
and 12 damage.
Yeah, it's gone. I'll let you
Yeah.
describe. I should have let you each describe, so if you'd like to go back and describe it again, I will let you.
I smash all of them with one. No,
How dare you?
let me see. I'm going to give me. I'm gonna milk this. 1 second. Yeah, I'm going to just take my shield slam it down into like the feet of it, like pinning it there, the whole Peter Pan thing, pinning it there, and then take the Gloria and just slam down on the head of this thing. Fatality, yeah. That's it for
Beautiful. Reed and Tammy, not to have deprived you of your moment, if you would like to describe in detail how that happened, how you took out your doppelganger, I apologize.
I'm just thinking, Zephyr Strike, Mel, teleports almost away in a burst of movement that's so fast that the eye can't even really track it. And she throws out these 2 darts, veiled in hellfire.
Oh. Love it. Shadow can't stand against the power of wind and light. Tammy, what about you? Anything? You want to give us some flair?
I just want to say that when I defeated my shadow, you heard a little, ah, like in Stardew Valley when you defeat the ghost.
Perfect. I love it.
Just a little moan.
I love it so much.
All these artistic things, and I just incredible violence. All right, let's go.
Beautiful, beautiful. Look, each is so fitting. All right, I will let you guys head wherever you want to head.
Well, I'm gonna retrieve my thrown darts again.
Beautiful.
I'm gonna bash where the shadow was one more time just to be safe.
Perfect.
I'm gonna kind of turn around and head back towards the stairs where I was gonna go to find Ebder to tie him up and then check on Gelby.
Beautiful. All right. Are the other 2 of you coming downstairs as well once everything is gathered?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Where would you like to put tied up Ebder, Tammy?
I believe there was a desk in his room, so I want to put him on his chair and tie him up there.
Beautiful. The rest of you coming downstairs as well?
Yep.
Let's all go down.
So if they're both, then I'll basically ask them to tie him up as I go check on Gelby next door in the room.
Perfect. Why am I okay? We're all dancing. This is fine. All right. So either you guys stick in a room, or are you gonna follow Kurt?
I'm following right now, thinking.
Whoa. Did Ben just move superhumanly fast to anyone else? That was terrifying.
Nope, sorry.
Ben just Zephyr struck me. Okay.
Amazing. By the way, we got votes that one must die in this group. So, thank you, the people that voted for that. Let's see if that happens.
Nominees.
Have little faith.
I'm taking suggestions.
50-50.
I'm one of the people that voted that we die.
Well,
I wanted to get the ball rolling.
Guess that means it's you that dies, right? You're volunteer.
Possibly.
Volunteer.
Yeah. Of course, there's always my way. Anyway, sorry, go on.
All right. So, are either of you guys coming with Corinne? I'm sorry, I totally blanked.
I'd like to stay up on the upper level, and I'm going to keep an eye on the other 2 crazies.
Move, yup. Well, there's only... Oh, Crinkle, yes. Crinkle would still be, as far as you know, in that back room.
Okay.
But Varner is sitting at the desk, and if you came close, she would ask you what happened upstairs.
So I'm going to say, people going crazy.
Perfect.
Sorry, I gotta step away for 1 second. I'll be back in like 2 seconds.
Beautiful. So I will respond really quickly to you, Reed. Did you break any of the books or the statues, or how are my plans?
I don't think anything caught fire, so you should be fine.
Okay. All right, and she kind of like doesn't look comforted by that statement. Can't imagine why.
I'd suggest you stop singing.
We're gonna see if she can. While we're waiting for Ben to come back. Conce. Yep, no, she can't. Still singing. In fact, well, when Ben gets back, I'll let him attempt one more one more try to stop if you'd like. In the interim, is there anything else you guys would like to do? I know you're about to go into the room and investigate those papers, correct, Tammy? All right, did you want to talk to Galeby first, or did you want to try to grab them first?
I will grab the papers because they kind of got moved into view when she was scooting to get under the bed. So I'm basically going to grab them all, put them all like together with the other ones that she showed me, and kind of just maybe roll them up beside me, but keep them in my hand, and then just peek under the bed. Galeby, Sarah, everything's okay.
Oh, I need you to do me a favor and just make a sleight of hand check for me. You are not singing, so that would be a disadvantage.
Okay. So that would be 11 in that. An 11 then.
Perfect. Ben, I will give you one more chance to con save to stop singing.
Oh, yeah. You know what the best part about my routinely failed con saves are? Is I have a +5 and it's an advantage.
Beautiful.
I got
Look
20.
at you.
I got a 20.
All right, you're done. You don't have to sing anymore if you don't want to.
Thank God.
All right. Okay. So yeah, Galeby will kind of, she hears you and kind of crawls out. Is everything okay?
Everything's okay. Your dad's just in his room working right now.
Okay.
We're okay. Are you okay?
Nobody came in here. It got
Okay,
dark,
good.
but then it got light again.
Yeah. That's something with the fireflies. They're flickering on and off. We're gonna get Crinkle to look at that and see what's going on.
Okay. Yeah. Crinkle's good with the fireflies. All right. Okay. Yeah. Crinkle's good with the fireflies. Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna ask her. Are you hungry? Are you thirsty? Can I bring you anything?
Water?
Okay. I'll bring you some water. So just stay here. We're just gonna make sure that everything is still safe. So I still want you and Sarah to stay here. Okay. Okay. So I'll be right back with some water for you. I'm just gonna close the door just to make sure nobody can get in. Okay.
You froze up.
Okay.
All
I
right,
assume
so
you're taking the book with you, yeah?
Yeah. I'm gonna take the papers. Like I'll just, as if it. Oh, I forgot this was in my hand. Oh darn. The pictures.
Oh wow! Shoot. All right.
But I will go into that little trunk or whatever and get the key, get her some water, maybe
Perfect.
a couple crackers, whatever that there is there. I'll bring her a snack as well.
Yeah, there's enough. I'll take that.
And is Melpomene, you're still upstairs, right?
I'm still upstairs, yes.
Okay. I assume, Brixton, you're finishing up tying Ebder?
Sure, yeah, I can do that.
Is he still out, I assume?
He is still unconscious.
Okay. I'm going to hand the pictures to Brixton before I go and give Galeby her snacks. Just hold this for a sec. And then I'll go back in, give her water and her snack. Okay, we're just going to go take a peek upstairs, make sure everything's okay, and then I'll come back and tell you it's good, okay?
Hey.
And then I was just going to say, and then when I go back out in the room, I'll take the papers back from Brixton. And as we're going to go back upstairs, now that we know we've got Ebder secured, I'm going to say, she was showing me some drawings, but then I saw other ones that caught my attention here about the books. So as we're heading our way back upstairs, I just kind of want to take a quick look at them, see if anything stands out.
Sure. As you're flipping through them, you see a couple of books that have, very, very ornate, like gold filigree, and a couple of them that have some really impressive leather embossing. So just some neat kind of swirly designs. One of which has a picture of it looks like a very simple map etched into the cover of a book. And as you flip through, you come across one picture of a book that looks like this.
Mm-mm.
Ooh.
And
It's got gears.
And as you look at it, one moment.
I don't like it. If
Hang
you
on,
viewers at home
okay.
like it, you're wrong.
It's not the book of magical creatures. It won't bite you.
That's what you think. Trying to find the description so I get it right. Here we go. It is a picture of a book that has gears in the corners, one end of which is notably kind of crunched. It has a wooden cover with metal edges, and the cover of it is written in a strange language, but looking at it, you get a weird feeling inside you, the same way that you felt when you heard the melody that you had stuck in your head, and then you heard the lyrics sung to the melody, and it just felt familiar to you, and you know in your just instinctively you know that this book is Shumsheim's bedtime rhyme. And on the cover of it you see a ornate drawing of a grindstone that you would see at a mill.
And this is the picture of the book, and the grindstone is drawn by Gelby.
Yes. So
Okay.
it's like a millstone, just on the cover.
Okay, so I will definitely keep this in mind, and then I'll mention it to Melpomene when we get upstairs. Should we show this to Werner and see if this is the book that she thought she had seen and couldn't find again?
I think it's pretty obviously that it is, but we need to find out where it actually is. Could we just do like a thorough search for this thing? See if it's somehow gotten stacked back in...
Tell me where you'd like to search.
I like to roll for Dewey Decimal System.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking we'll just do as comprehensive a search as we can of the stacks.
I think Reed wants to fast forward to having searched every book in the library. I think is what he's saying.
You roll investigation with disadvantage if you're not singing, with the exception of Tammy, who can do a straight roll.
So
sorry, investigation?
Yeah, investigation.
Would I also...
at disadvantage for... Oh, no, I think it's been more than 10 minutes at this point.
Okay, so it is a disadvantage then?
Yes. Yeah, unless you'd like to sing. But at this point, no one is singing.
Yeah.
Except for Varner. But
11.
you don't have to be near her. 11. Who else? Tell me your rolls.
Disadvantage. I'm going to do perception, disadvantage.
Investigation or perception.
Okay.
Whichever you like. Sorry, Reed, if you want to roll a different one, you can.
Oh, 15 investigation for Corinne.
I got
Perfect.
7.
7. I will say, yeah, go ahead and... You're doing perception?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I will say none of you find anything as you search the rooms. I will say... sorry. None of you find anything as you search the rooms. Corinne, you feel pretty confident that the book isn't out anywhere that you've looked. And as that happens, I would like one more roll from all three of you.
Nope.
Yep. I would like each of you to roll a charisma saving throw.
Oh, good.
Is it against magic?
If any of you, it is, yes. And if any of you have advantage against charm, I will let you. But it's a disadvantage if you're not singing, so allow it to neutralize if you're...
12.
12?
13.
2.
All right. All three of you. The air around you feels thick. It presses in on you from all sides, prickling your nerves. Your muscles twitch as though something is yanking on them with invisible strings. And you watch as your hands begin to move without your consent to the weapons at your side. And we'll pick up there next week.
Ah,
Woo!
I don't appreciate
Oh,
this.
Gloria, we're really in it this time. Well, thank you all for coming. I guess we're doing this next week. Fatima, thank you for. Oh, that was very nice of you, Fatima. Thank you for that. That is deeply kind of you. You're great. Fatima,
Agreed.
you're great. Yeah, if you like, again, if some of you are joining late, and I see there are some viewers that I think are new to this stream, so I will explain. We are Roll for Bowl. We are doing a giant Greek Odyssey mythologically inspired campaign, but we're doing a side story right now. Typically, I'm the DM, but Allie is doing a wonderful job DMing this side story in our extended Odyssey cinematic universe. Once we finish this one, we're going to look into picking back up the main story. But we're doing some spooky mystery business right now. Be sure to follow, like, subscribe, comment, banter, whatever, and yeah, join us next week. We all 50% of the group has cat ears. With help from viewers like you, we can get it up to 75%. So yeah, I think that's it. Anybody else have anything else want to say? Allie, you're the one that can close us out.
Oh, I am. I'm so not used to it at all. Well, thank you everyone for watching, and we'll see. Hopefully next week I can get all these idiots to kill each other for me.
I love it.
All right. And
See you later.
on that bombshell, we will take off.
Thanks, guys. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.